How do you like that?
This is Donovan with D and B Reviews.
This is Blaine, and today we're going to be talking about Nightmare on Elm Street.
The series. This can be edited anyway, so it's straight. Alright, so basically,
You can talk. I ain't got to finish your sentences all the time. So today we're just going to talk about something really beloved by a lot of the horror community for, the pros and the cons, the goods and the bads. It's probably the most complete horror series out there. And that's Nightmare on Elm Street. First introduced to us by Wes Craven in 1984. The legend himself only happened to make 2 of these movies.
shout out to Bob Shea.
Yeah, right. And, mostly it was head run by Bob Shea. For better or worse.
We'll get to the worst. But for right now,
we're going to start with the first one. And I think a lot of people, I would say like a lot of people would say this is the best one other than 3, right? You'd say unanimously a lot of people think the first one's like the GOAT.
Yeah, I think that the first Elm Street movie is probably the scariest. I'd say it's probably the strongest in terms of just the dark, twisted atmosphere. Some come close, but number one's probably got the fear factor down more than most of them, I'd have to say.
Absolutely. I think Freddy's probably like they know what they had with the Freddy in that one. I mean, it's nowhere near what we get in 3 per se, but it's like, out the gate they knew what Freddy was, the blueprints there. He knew exactly how to make a bad guy. Like a franchise like staple.
All the characteristics for what made Freddy iconic are pretty much there in Robert Englund from the get go, more or less.
And another thing that you see right out the gate, I guess you would say, is the characters. Like a lot of like Scream and like I'm trying to think of another like film. I guess in some ways, Child's Play characters are a lot. Like there's always like a group like like it's not like just cannon fodder. You know the characters. You learn about the characters.
Time to grow with the characters.
Yeah, it's like they're in multiple scenes before they're dead, before they get killed off. You know what I mean? It's kind of like
there's things you can notice maybe on a second or third viewing that you may not notice the first viewing.
Yeah, which it's more apparent in like those middle movies in this franchise because it's like when we get to them, you'll see that a lot of them they're only there to pad the kills. They have character like development that isn't always at face value.
They never explicitly say either that Rod or Glenn are having nightmares too, or they do. No, they don't.
They hint at it. So
they hint at it, but that's one of those things you kind of pick up on.
That's the thing. It's like like Rod, him knowing about the scraping with the garden shear goes to show he is, but at that same time, Johnny Depp reacting the way he does shows that he's had them too.
Maybe your funeral, dickhead.
Yeah, which is crazy because Johnny Depp's not a believer in Freddy at the start of it, but like for him to have had the dreams, you know what I mean? It's like once he found out
he's in denial. That's impossible. You guys can't dream about the same thing.
Yeah. Rod said that. I thought that's Rod that says that. I thought
it's Glenn when they're in the that's crazy. I had a dream about the same guy, and then Glenn's like, "That's impossible."
Yeah, I just always remember Glenn's biggest trait is falling asleep when he's not supposed to and trying to pull one on his mom and dad, bro, with the fucking recording. I like that about Glenn. He's just the everyday dude that's just trying to like.
He's supposed to be the jock, which is funny because that never came across like that.
Never, dude. You would think Rod was low key, the way he just ahead of this. Yeah, Glenn just seems like the neighborhood dude,
like the nerd almost.
Yeah, I would say the stay-at-home dude that only fucks around and hangs out with Nancy. Doesn't
probably takes care of his grandmother, his mother.
Probably smokes a little weed here or there, man, in his room. Like he doesn't come off as like a jock.
reality sucks.
Uh,
Glenn's got some good quotes in there.
yeah,
too.
the whole the fucking when they're fucking upstairs, like Tina and Rod. It's like the whole like we've all been in a situation like that where like our homie's getting laid and you're just sit there outside the door, just like damn, dude, like can this shit stop?
I know. And then what's another quote he has where he says,
There's something he says whenever the ball drops or whatnot while he's watching the television.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like who cares what she says? Miss Nude America's coming on at 11.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
how are you gonna hear what she says if you got your headphones on? Who cares what she says?
That's
Kind of
what
like
it is.
Joey, a precursor to
yeah,
Joey.
that's what it is. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like Johnny Glenn's a good character. It's just at first glance, it's kind of like he's just there with Nancy for a lot of the movies. Then you
I mean,
go
dude,
back
man,
and watch it.
there's something about part one that's like,
I think there's something about Wes Craven writing characters, bro. It
Dude,
doesn't
he's
matter
a
how
master.
small a character is, man. He
He's-
gives them time to breathe and shine. And
he's a master. I think every actor who's worked with him has said what a joy he was to work with. I think he's an actor's dream. I think he lets them.
I read somewhere that Johnny Depp was only got the role because Wes's daughter thought he was
Yeah.
attractive.
Yeah, she was
And
like,
then
"Why not him?"
fast forward to Scream, Skeet only got the job because he looked like Johnny Depp. It's like,
the
it's his
fir-
daughter potted over Skeet Ulrich all over Johnny Depp all over again.
There's really so much to cover in the.
And
first
it's so
one,
cool
man.
that I mean,
character wise, there's so much to that movie that, like you
And
said,
what?
in Nightmare 1. There's just,
and all of them, man. Like I said, dude, which we'll get to it. We're still on one right now. The
I
pros
never
and the
really
cons
thought
of
about how
one.
strong the characters were in 1 though. As far as they're probably one of the
Rod's
strongest
not that.
batch.
Rod
I mean,
and Tina aren't that strong. Tina's there just to be the fake out final girl, and then she's out within
she's
the first
believable.
15
They're
minutes.
good. It's good. Acting.
Her going through the struggle, the one scene we get that of, sure, but like she's killed off first 15 minutes, so you're kind of like, we didn't get a lot of Tina.
I
you know
liked
what
her. I liked her though. I liked Rod too though. I liked the whole being in the jail cell thing and being on the
I
run.
can't wait.
I liked it, man. I
Talking
liked it.
about Tina, I cannot wait to get to the remake. Wait for that one. Yeah, I know you can't. I know you can't. I know you can't.
Spoilers. I fucking hate the remake.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Most people hate the fucking remake. John Saxton in this one. You think he's good, or you think he's better in 3?
I think he's better in 3. He's more. I mean, I don't want to be like, oh, his range is something, but he does more in 3.
He doesn't really do much in this one, does he? He's
No,
there strictly to
basically
the rest
same guy
Rod.
from Black Christmas.
He's there to essentially be the red herring, like, I'm going to save the day, but doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, Rod, he arrests the wrong
I would
guy.
believe my daughter so quick. Whether I don't care if my kid's spouting out shit that seems
If she says the name Freddy Krueger and that's somebody I killed years ago, bro, and
Exactly.
swept under the rug, why the fuck would I not listen?
I mean, maybe, but it was a different time.
The mom, you pull a hat out, the mom's just like, let's just drug you. It's like, nah, dude, I would be making a call to my ex.
Heavily.
The mom should have. There should be a scene where she's talking
That's
to
why
the
she
dad over the
cracks and she
phone.
fucking
She doesn't
shows
even.
Nancy
She doesn't
the
even.
glove.
She doesn't even make a fucking like. She doesn't even talk to what's the dad's name?
I've got something better. I'm gonna get her some real.
What's
I think it's John or
Frank Thompson, something Thompson.
I don't know.
I can't think of her dad's name. It's fucks with me. Clint? No. Clint Thompson. I don't know, man. But just know that like, there's not a scene where the mom goes and So what do we do about her? She's like sitting here seeing Freddy Krueger. Like she can't be making this shit up. How does she know about Freddy Krueger? Like,
She's definitely in denial. Then she cracks a little bit, shows Nancy the glove.
and then
Then she
immediately
goes right
becomes a drunk.
back to the bottle.
Yeah, she literally just wants to drink it all away. But it's like at some point she should have had a talk with oh boy though, because she's drugging Nancy to try to like. I don't get the vibe that she's in denial. I get the vibe that she knows what's happening and just doesn't want to deal with it. She's
Right.
like, oh my god, maybe she was a bystander. Maybe she wasn't a part of the crowd, but instead, watched her husband burn this dude alive. I already
I don't
said
know,
it.
but did she say?
I already did it. My bad.
Didn't she say though that? Did she say some parents burn them or
Some of the town's
or did
parents,
she say some of us
she
parents
said
got
she-
together
Yeah, some of us parents got together and
I think she definitely had something to do with it.
I think I'm sure she had her husband's back, but I'm sure the sheriff of the town was the dude who got everybody together to go kill this guy.
If you're going off
it's
Freddy's
personal
Nightmares
between...
episode 1, Toby Hooper, then yeah, that's canon.
Is John Saxon even in that episode?
No, but I'm saying that
because it's mostly a court scene.
because it's not even Nancy's parents.
Yeah, it's mostly like a court scene.
But I'm just saying, from where the dad who would be John Saxon.
Yeah, I mean, he knows where the body's buried. He knows where the body's buried. There's no way the sheriff wasn't the guy to go get all these people and be like, you know what, let's do it. It's always the sheriff, bro, leading the posse, bro. What do we do?
I'm happy to see John Saxon in the movie, though. Gives it some class.
Look, that's the thing. For New Line not have any budget for this shit and taking a chance with Wes doing his
fucking lucky
project.
to get John Saxon.
John Saxon could not have been cheap.
He must have got that script and been like, damn, I can't.
He's like, it's been about a few years since I did a good horror icon. Right. This might be it. Bring me back into the 80s.
Who fucking struck gold multiple times.
Damn. And he was also an Argento actor too, man. Like this dude had overseas like in French, Italian like horror giallo films. John Saxon had like 6 movies in that genre.
A Bruce Lee film too. One of Bruce Lee's.
He is. He's in Enter the Dragon. He's like his handler.
Hell yeah, dude's classic, man.
I want to say he's a handler. He's somebody that works for like the U.S. government that's on the like island in the tournament with Bruce Lee. Like he's like the guy that makes contact with him.
That's a great fucking movie.
I'm not big into like 60s martial arts.
I'm not anymore, but there was a point where I'm a
big 90s renaissance into the fucking 2010s. Like, dude, I really like what Gareth Evans has done.
Just for the information of the audience, then he's more into that, and I'm more into.
Yeah, Donovan.
Basically old school.
Donovan's into horror
black and white.
movies
I don't give a fuck.
and stuff like that. He ain't really into it.
I mean, I'm into other shit, but
as
far as horror cinema goes, man, I'm in there from fucking the classic movie monsters all the way to
I have the type that I like. I've seen everything, but I'm not the fan of everything that everybody else is. We'll talk about that.
Not either, though.
We'll do that whenever we talk about our.
A lot of people say they
Alfred
love Frankenstein and shit, but they never really sit down and watch it.
I'm gonna be real. We'll talk about the oldie movies I do like when we talk about the Alfred Hitchcock movies because spoiler alert, I'm not a Psycho fan.
So let's get back to Elm Street 1. Wait a minute.
Man. It's a little teaser
you really
for like a
fucking
month.
Said that you're not a Psycho fan?
I'm not a Psycho 1 fan.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
I don't even want to fucking get into it. Fuck this. I don't even.
Trying to segue. Speaking of Psycho,
I don't condone or his views are not the views of mine. You know. What I mean?
Speaking of Psycho, Freddy Krueger is kind of psycho, right? Like he's pretty psychotic.
Yeah, he's psycho for sure. I like, speaking of part 1 then, Freddy Krueger, psycho gags and shit. I like the long arms. I don't mind it. It's creepy.
So I like the long arms too on VHS. When you get these high resolution TVs and these DVD players, or you watch it on like an Xbox 360 or like a PlayStation, and you got that high definition and that remaster and shit like that, you can it
you gotta be careful. Not every movie's meant to be fucking as high definition as it possibly can be.
Yeah, which not to get off
the charm out of a lot of movies.
Not to get off track, but several of these like horror movie icons, they go through a moment in their franchise where it's almost like the movies, the way they're shot or the quality of it or something about it just comes off as better to watch at home on a TV or at a drive-in. It doesn't come off as something to go to a giant ass IMAX theater and go like watch. You know what I mean? Only I would say a few horror movies really fit in that category.
I saw part 1 in theaters. It wasn't an IMAX. It was actually, there was like 3 people in there, and it was like just a one-time viewing.
It's cool to see the experience what people in the 80s experienced.
It was really good though. Like the boiler room scenes looked phenomenal, even though they were grainy. They looked good on the big screen. I think that is one. I think all the Elm Street movies really are. You can watch them at a big screen. I'm not saying they got to be HD. 4 or 5, I think they would look good.
It's just when you see like the remasters and the 4K and stuff like that, you see some of the practical effect works.
I want to see
in
4
the shots.
and 5 in 4K, bro. I I still haven't even.
Four is probably immaculate in
I
4K,
guarantee
bro.
it.
With
That
all
thing's
the
fucking
greens and
amazing.
reds and the glows and stuff, I guarantee you it's immaculate. Plus,
Speaking
the
of
practical
colors,
effects
though,
are really good.
Part one's got a very good dirty orange brownish vibe to it. Dark,
It's
dungeon.
just really dark. It's shot like a lot of 70s horror movies are with like
the high school setting inside whenever she goes.
It's very
Where's your
dreamy.
pass?
It's
very fucking
the high school scenes are very
overcast.
lit up.
It's gray in that building. You go down in the dungeon in the boiler room and it just gets fucking dark.
It's really like grayish whenever she's on the bridge talking to Glenn. It's like, you know what I mean? But then you get in the dream sequences and there's a haze to it, bro. Like every time somebody's dreaming, there's like a
when she goes to sleep and Glenn's supposed to watch her.
I
All
don't-
that fog outside is fucking
I don't know if it's a
nice touch.
if it's a filter somehow that they've put on it, but in every single scene where it involves a dream, it's like the reality world.
There's a lot of smoke.
You can really tell whenever somebody's asleep in this movie. Because it's like, whether the soundtrack, like with the...
When Nancy falls asleep,
whenever
it's all underneath the water, and you've got that disorientation.
you got that sound that plays
when
whenever she
Tina's
gets drugged
outside,
down.
it's dark and fucking chaotic once it's on the
Yes.
score edge.
Whenever Glenn's falling asleep in the bed, we've seen the room 2 different shots. And the second time around, you hear that sound effect, and then it's kind of like... kind of warped the way he's like slowly sinking into the bed and shit. I don't know. It seems
it's
like
an overload of something, whether it's blood, smoke, or something. It's snakes, there's always an overload of something.
they do the dream sequence as well. I think I would say the third or second best of the franchise when it comes to sequel. Like being able to differentiate what's reality and what's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in part one, you don't have to guess really at all. Some movies, like we said, when you get down to 4, 5, it gets a little tricky on, okay, when did the dream start? When did it end?
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that movie. That
favorite kill in part 1.
Kill cam moment. I kind of trademarked that earlier. I was thinking about it when you brought it up to me. I was like, we'll call it a kill cam moment. Personally, the way we're gonna do this after this first movie is when we're talking about the movie, we'll just stop and say when our personal kill cam's being talked about.
All right.
But to answer your question, it's Glenn's.
Glenn?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I would say Rob if there was a little bit more to it other than a hanging. I do like that Rob just is a sad sack when he gets got, man. It's like Freddy knows what he's doing by hanging him. He knows he's got to it's going to be a suicide.
Right. He's been down there fucking pleading his innocence, crying over
nobody
his girlfriend.
believes him other than the
believes
sheriff's daughter, but the sheriff ain't listening to his own daughter about it, so he's like, fuck, man, I'm just screwed.
I love that character.
I feel bad for... This might be the first horror movie I think the dickhead of the group, you feel bad for it. He's not just a straight up dickhead the whole time. Once Freddy kills Tina, he feels fucking terrible the whole
Even
movie.
Rod, who's barely in the fucking movie, really gets enough character development just by being down there in the jail.
Yeah, he's just a straight up
when you
asshole
actually-
when you first meet him, bro. He's almost like Trey from Freddy vs. Jason, which we'll get down to.
I think Tina's death is probably my favorite, but I just want just the whole sequence, even including the body bag in the hallway and all that. I include all that in with the death. Her whole thing is probably my favorite, but
I get that, but
the bedroom thing
by counting the hallway shit and everything, it's not really fair because no other hardly there might be one other moment in the whole franchise where Freddy does that with the body's victim, and that's Darren.
But that's fair though. Either way,
or Greta,
the bedroom kill is fucking insane, man.
I love how it's shot.
Believe that you're fucking glued to the screen.
I'd just be lying if I didn't say the first time watching the movie, seeing Johnny Depp get sucked into a bed, knowing who Johnny Depp was, and then immediately turn into a geyser of blood. And the way they shot that was pretty dope.
They shot it the same way they did Tina's, basically in the same building. So yeah,
gallons of blood.
It's pretty badass. Yeah, I think the one thing about Nightmare 1 is there's I don't want to say atmosphere, but the tone of that movie it sticks with you from the very beginning with the dirty ass boiler room and shit and the sheep and Tina running and all that. The tone that goes throughout the whole movie basically.
It's like
dark,
snakes that Tina's whenever she sees her in the hallway, she's covered in snakes and bleeding out the eyes and mouth.
It's a very dirty kind of fucking hardcore feeling in a way.
Wes was like that with all of his staple movies, man. Except for Scream. Scream kind of goes that way with killing Casey the way they do. It's just more of a blockbuster movie, you know what I mean? It wasn't as gritty as Hills Have Eyes, I'll Spit on Your Grave.
Had way too much money behind it to even begin to even look.
even
feel that
Swamp
way.
Thing, bro. Swamp
It's
Thing,
grungy, yeah.
Swamp Thing's grungy, man. It's low budget as shit, bro. Like, I like that. People on the stairs costed no budget has that kind of grimy feel, and it's. I would say that's a theater movie. You could go and watch that movie at a theater, bro.
Speaking of budget, what did they even do this one on? I want to say it's like $3 million or something, but I don't know because
Quite
I
possibly.
feel like
That sounds
2
high for an '80s
I feel like
movie.
because part 2 was only $2 million, and that's insane to think. I may
It's
be
definitely
wrong.
less than part 2 because part 2 has like a
Right.
lot more setting, a lot more extras with the party scene. It has bigger actors, I guess you would say, because Johnny Depp wasn't big at the time. But fucking the guy who plays the coach was in shit before that.
Yeah, Stand By Me that came out after, but still, that's what I
He's
know
in other
about.
shit too. I mean, like, oh, maybe this was his breakout movie too. I mean, like, because he
For
was in
part 2, you mean?
he was in Starship Troopers as well. He's the guy that's like, I'm insane, I've been stuck at the stronghold
I feel
for a
like
minute, and
I feel
immediately
like he
gets killed
added a
off.
lot to part 2 though, but it just his presence, it really did. It gave it.
You
added
could
something.
you
He's a
could
good
definitely casted somebody by accident that had a lot less personality than that nigga.
For sure.
Than that dude
He
did.
plays the fucking asshole.
Yeah,
well.
he's good at playing just enough for you to be like, I can see why the guys hate this dude because they asked for a lot of what he does to him. You know what I mean? Like Grady and them talking shit in the locker room, and he comes across. He's like, "All right, line up.
Right,
you guys
right.
think I'm a fucking
You
joke
don't
or
feel bad for
something?"
him
Yeah,
at all.
yeah. They bring it on themselves, but then you see a little bit of this dude, and you're like, "Yeah, I'd be a dick too to this coach."
Okay.
We're getting too much into 2.
On part 1.
On part 1,
I think Nancy. I'll go ahead and say this now. I think she's the best final girl in Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't think that's a
you're
very.
preemptively saying that, knowing I'm gonna say something soon.
Well, but I mean, I might as well
You
say
should-
it now.
you
while
should
we're
have waited
on
for
her
me to-
best performance. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
you should have waited for me to say my piece and be like, "You're fucking out of your mind, bro." But like, I got you.
I mean, I'm just saying though, while we're here, the
Yeah, well-
showdown between Nancy and Freddie. I mean, fucking Nancy rules, man. That bitch was.
She's a great final girl. Love Heather Langenkamp. She's awesome.
We can get to yours when we get to it.
Besides Jennifer Connelly, that's my '80s bae. Like, if I could go back in a time machine, be born in '67, I would have definitely tried to hook up with her in the '80s, man.
Phenomena. I just want to throw this out there. She's
That Jennifer
maybe
Connelly,
I don't
yeah.
wanna throw that-
But here it is.
I don't want to throw that out there.
Let's try to end each movie. We gotta kill Cam out the way. Let's try to end each of our movies with
I
a
don't-
rating, like
I know
1
we got a
through
lot
5.
I know, but I feel like there's more we can say. I feel like we
About the
covered-
what we can say about it is just little trivia shit and like what everybody else has said. I think we've given her a take on it, the things that work for it.
I give it a 4.8 out of 5.
Like we talked about Nightmare on 1 for 22 minutes.
I give it a 1 point. I mean, I give it a 4.8 out of 5.
4.8. What do you knock those 0.2 points
Two
from?
little points are just because of the ending. I'm sorry.
Let's talk about that. That's
I wish
okay.
Wes
You're
coulda
right.
had-
We
I
do have
wish
a little
Wes
bit more.
could have had the ending he was going for, because I think either way you could have still had a sequel. His ending was supposed to be just hands over the little
Well, that's the
ghost.
thing that makes it even more ass is the fact that the sequel movie we got doesn't even talk about that. And Nancy doesn't mention anything about her mom getting dragged through a fucking window. Doesn't mention about getting
I mean,
kidnapped
but
by a
then
car.
That's where it's just confusing.
It's almost
is
like
a
it didn't.
dream?
It wasn't even necessary. It didn't even go anywhere.
wasn't.
You immediately don't even care about that one.
You
In
could
the
have
second
had Nancy turn her back, tell her mom, her mom and her could have still came out. She could have rode off with her friends and then pan over to the girls jumping rope in the movie.
Yeah, you didn't even have to do
Would've
the
been
top
great.
to where she knows she's in a dream.
Right, no,
it's
yeah,
just
just-
implied that something bad's gonna happen.
The
Like
car could be regular, no Freddy roof, no nothing.
it's the kids in the background that makes you go, "Oh fuck."
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
Would've been
go into
good.
Then go into part 2. What is your ranking?
4.6.
Okay. What are your
Point four, what you just said. There's a lot of just talking, I guess you would say. Like, don't get me wrong, you know me, I can deal with the slow burn. I love this movie. The atmosphere is great. But there's like 3 to 4 scenes of her just explaining the plan to Glenn. Or talking about Freddy to Glenn. And it's like, Glenn gets it by now. Like, the audience gets it by now. Maybe 1 or 2 of these
Glenn
scenes.
clearly doesn't get it. He could give a fuck less.
He gets it. He's the average dude, man. He has to go to sleep. This nigga's not that invested in it. You know what I mean? He wants to do the right thing by his girlfriend, but dude, he wants to sleep. This dude does it twice.
So then it begs the question: is he having nightmares or not? Because you think somebody who is would not. Is he or
You
not?
just
I mean,
can't help it. You have to sleep at some point. Glenn just, I guess, has low T, which is kind
I
of.
guess.
All right, even to add to
I
my
maybe could
my
knock a
lower
decimal
score,
off of and make it a
my lower score for
4.7.
that, yeah,
Glenn is kind of fucking useless. In a lot of ways.
4.7,
They could have wrote him.
4.6. I give that 4.6 strictly because there's just a little bit of padding to this movie, and then like you said, that ending, which I'm not even the worst like guy when it comes to that ending. It's just you're right. It just there's no point of having it happen because we don't even know what happened. Like, which is the fake out death, bro? Because I think the mom died in the fire. I think she was stuck in the dream. I think the mom is dead. Freddy did burn her the fuck alive in the bed, and then made her think she won so he could continue later on down the road in peace because he was weakened by her fighting back.
Maybe Nancy's dreaming again at the end.
She never woke up.
Right.
Because remember, as soon as she opens the door, she's outside on the patio
Right.
after beating Freddy, turning the back on Freddy. Freddy was like, "Oh, I'll fuck off for a bit, but I will be back for you once I'm strong again." Like I legit because remember, she's not even dreaming when she fights Freddy's in the real world. But what if she never was?
So after that, and obviously Nancy had to have woken up at some point in between the ending of 1 and 3.
So they say, but then they do the fake out. They do the fake out ending with her mom getting killed, which implies she was dreaming because she literally walks outside in her mom.
But I'm saying maybe she woke up after that because she had to.
I think she lost. I think she lost, and
she lost that one, or else she wouldn't have to battle him.
Because how's her friends alive again, and like you know what I'm saying? Like that's
Her
she would know she's in a
dead.
dream. She thinks she won, and like everything reverted to before Freddy killed Tina.
And
but
you
I'm
got the
like,
girls jumping rope, and they should have kept Craven's original ending.
It's a 4.7, 4.6. I won't give it a full 5 stars.
I'll stick with my 4.8. I won't even be.
There's a movie, my favorite movie in the series.
4.9 actually.
There is a movie in this series that is a 5, even if it's not my favorite. There is a movie in the series that is a 5. Absolutely.
I've got a couple, and mine might surprise you.
That are 5s?
Yeah.
Like straight up 5s.
Yeah. I actually.
We gotta change the table to
God
10.
damn it! But I can't.
Yeah, we can't have that many 5s in this movie.
Look,
we love Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm not gonna say every movie is a fucking flawless
I'm
film.
not either, but I wanted to say 2 is a 5. But if I can't give one,
let me go ahead and explain the rating. Anything below a 2 is a bad movie or a B movie quality. A 3 is okay. 4 and 5s are the sweet spots. Just because it's not a 5.
Based on preference, he could say something's a horrible movie, and I could think that's actually not.
But that's what I'm saying. You got 3 numbers you could throw out other than like high 4s every fucking film. Because let's be real, the lows of this franchise, they're like 3s and 2s sometimes. The very well, my least favorite's a fucking 2.
Right.
I won't give any of these a 1, but my least favorite's a 2, just because I don't like the concept and how it's executed.
There's one that I like, but I would have to probably. Well, I wouldn't even give it a 2. I'd give it higher than that. All right.
So you 4.9.
4.8.
Sticking with 4.8 with Nightmare 1. I'm sticking with a 4.6. It's a good movie. It's a staple in the horror community. R.I.P. Wes Craven, legend.
Part
Let's go
2, 1985. Great opening.
Probably the best. Like I got a more favorite opening in the franchise, but it's the best. Just the way it's the kind of like it's surreal,
from
bro.
From the start, it gets you in there. You know that's Robert Englund.
It's surreal as fuck because like
you know that's Robert driving the bus. So you know you're already into something. It's probably a dream.
But it's like you start out in a cul-de-sac, dude getting picked up by a bus.
Bright,
as a kid,
day.
Yeah, as a kid, it's like, and then it immediately turns into a hellscape. Like,
exactly. And for their budget, that fucking whole scene.
That opening scene was fucking immaculate. Using miniatures as for the bus on the fucking stuck on the canyon or whatnot. Like that shit was
the lighting, the colors.
Way to up the fucking ante very early on, and it isn't even a kill scene.
Jesse, great. I like even seeing him in his emo little nerd phase in that dream. It kind of lets you into the type of person he is in a way. He is a loner kind of and a weirdo like that. So
some people despise Jesse a lot because of how much he screams and shit.
I like it.
We are on the opposite end of the fence.
Part 2 is probably my favorite. Personal favorite.
You're not supposed to say that shit yet, bro.
Go on,
Goofy fuck.
Just
man.
let it flow though, dog.
No, you could just You could do that. We'll just say
We
it
might
when
as
we
well
talk
get it.
about
They
it.
know how I feel, right? So they know where I'm coming from.
So just get the rating out the way too. This is gotta be a 5 for Donovan.
Nah, I can't give it a 5.
You can't give. You gotta give it
I
a
can't
point.
give it a 5 because I can't put it above part 1. I can't.
You
I
just. Oh, so you're not saying it's a better. So we're going on. Okay.
I can't. I enjoy
Our
it
score-
more.
our
It's
score-
more
okay.
entertaining to me.
Good.
I enjoy it more. I don't know if it's just that 80s bright sunny day vibe. Jesse is actually not a bad final. He's pretty fucking good.
We got so much to talk about part 2.
Dude,
that
I know,
like.
man. It's insane. We'll just go in chronological.
Yeah,
order with
yeah,
this
that's
shit,
what I was
man.
saying. Like we did with the first one. We can talk
Opening
about.
is great. Every time I slice a tomato, I think about when Jesse wakes up and his mom slices it. Every fucking time I slice a tomato.
I like that invested.
Dude,
in
I
it.
do. Legit.
The thing that like the moment of the movie I always remember being like really intrigued by from like first viewing when the family's together and shit in reality starts happening. Like the bird
bird.
blowing the fuck up. I remember being a kid and be like, "How's he doing that? What the fuck?"
That never threw me
It's
for a
so
loop either.
it's
I never
so
minded
cool.
it.
It's so cool. Yeah, I never
It
thought
never
this.
bothered me. I was
this
like,
is
that's
stupid.
No.
But that's the thing about 80s horror. You could do that in a
Throw shit at the
franchise and
wall.
nobody gives a fuck, bro.
Exactly.
Friday 13th and Texas Chainsaw did that in every single sequel.
That's what's wrong with movies now. Too many people are afraid to be out.
Everybody
the box.
wants to do the same Scream movie.
Exactly. Exactly.
We'll
There's
wait till
nobody-
we get to that. I'm a huge defender of 7, but like keep going. But like
so far,
Freddy, every
Psycho
Freddy movie
sucks,
does
Scream
whatever it
7's
wants.
good. You're fucking insane.
Hey man, I told you this is why we're here. We got
You're
conflicting
insane,
things.
bro.
But here's the thing, though. I could explain it on why I feel that way about these movies, bro. You don't understand. Like Psycho, I never said sucked. I just said I'm not a fan of it like that. I like 2, 3, and the remake that more, and I like Bates Motel. I was like, I just something about
Which one? No, I'm just kidding. I
That's
know
what
which
I'm
one- I
saying,
know
yeah.
which one you're
It's
talking
like
about.
that's where I just, bro, make it short and sweet, man. I just ain't into the mood of Psycho.
I like Bates Motel too, though. But
What I do
Dude's
like about
mom was so
Psycho
fucking
is
hot
the
in that
fake
movie.
out final girl, which Nightmare 1 low key fucking took inspiration from my
Exactly.
character. I don't
Oh,
give a fuck if you say otherwise because we've never had a horror movie where you follow a fucking chick for like half the movie. Half the movie. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think that was genius.
It's
on the
genius.
part
Like
of
I get that with
Alfred Hitchcock.
Psycho. It's just like, but it's like the twist makes the movie once you see that shit and you know it's no
It's
real
fucking
Bates, and
mind-blowing,
it's
though.
like, yeah. I mean, like it's a movie that I would watch once every like 5 or 6 years.
I mean, I can respect that.
I ain't
To
gotta
say
sit
you
here
don't
and act
like
like
it though is kind of crazy.
it's
like,
it's
mid. Oh,
I
my
like
fucking-
Vertigo. I like Strangers on a Train. I like Rear Window. I like those 3. I like The Birds. I like those 4. Those are my 4 movies above Psycho for afternoon.
I like the birds too, but I'm gonna sound like a complete poser Alfred Hitchcock fan because really, I mean, I can just keep.
If we're being real,
if I can be
we're-
real, I can just keep
Strangers
Psycho, and
on
I
a
can-
Train's my favorite.
I could just keep Psycho and really not even care about what else he made. If I'm just being honest,
That's
Psycho
you're
is so
entitled to that.
fucking
Most
good,
horror
though,
fans
that
would
he-
agree with you, brother.
he
and I'm
earns
okay
his
with
fucking
that.
stripes with Psycho alone.
Yeah, I mean, most people would agree with you on that. I don't think anybody. And you say earn his stripes like he didn't make like all those other
no, I
movies
know, but I'm
before.
saying Psycho alone solidifies that motherfucker.
I'm just saying, Strangers on a Plane, bro, has the like Family Guy made fun of that shit at '99. You know, when Peter like leaves Lois and he's like walking in the fucking desert, and like he sees the plane, and he's like, oh shit! It starts like that's literally that 70s show made fun of Vertigo, bro. There's a whole episode of that 70s show dedicated to Alfred Hitchcock movie.
I mean,
I'm just saying, everybody talks about Psycho, and I think that's another reason I'm not the biggest fan on Psycho.
I can respect that.
The first one, I love
I mean, I
the
can
sequel
understand
films. They're pretty solid. I like the kind of 80s camp you get with those sequel movies.
But anyway, let's
Back
get
to
on,
Freddy
let's get
2,
on to
yeah,
it.
sorry
All right,
about
so
that.
I said my spiel about the beginning. Great opening.
We both enjoy the opening.
Jesse's great. I mean, I enjoyed.
There is one character other than Jesse that I like in the movie.
Who?
Every other one I just feel like is
Grady?
insufferable. It's Grady. Grady might be the
You
best.
think Lisa's insufferable?
I don't like Lisa.
Really?
Yeah, something about her. I don't think she's the best girlfriend until it's like almost too late to help this nigga.
I mean, that bitch was blindly following this motherfucker though. He had blood on
This
his head.
dude had
And
his
she's like,
tongue.
"What's wrong,
This
Jesse?"
dude's tongue grew 3 inches, and she was like confused on why that nigga had to leave. And it's like,
Her eyes were closed. Though. I'll give her that.
hey, bro, the difference between 1 inch and 3 is crazy. Ask any chick.
He technically wasn't in her mouth when his tongue came out, though.
The tongue was on her fucking body.
It was on her chest, yeah, for half a
So when
second.
he kissed her and put that
She
tongue in
didn't
their
notice
mouth,
it.
bro.
He covered his mouth.
When
before
this
she could
much
see.
went from this much on her fucking abdomen, she was like, eh.
I don't know, but all right. So Grady.
I just don't. Something
like
about
the whole-
Lisa I don't like.
That's cool. The whole
The
relationship.
chick friend, I can't even remember her name. She's attractive. I used to think that was Parker Posey as a kid. I swear to God, I was like, I thought that was Parker
I swear
Posey
I've
and
seen
like
her in
bushy
something
hair.
else. I've seen her in something.
But
else.
she's there. She's there to throw the she's not even the one that throws the party, but she's the one to like.
They're the most '80s kids out of any Elm Street movie.
It's just maybe not really.
I mean, you got your MTV Freddy, but I think part two is
Dream
very
Child's
80s.
'80s as fuck, bro. You got a guy whose whole life is D&D. That's literally an '80s staple.
I'm just saying, they seem the shit they're wearing, the Hawaiian shirts at the fucking pool party, the shit they just seem like '80s kids.
You
to me.
get that in
The
the whole
hair.
series, nigga. You get
The
that in the
hair.
hair.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm not.
The hair reference
All right,
Mark
let me
Gray in
rephrase that.
fucking 5.
Fucking Elm Street is an '80s series though, so that's very fucking.
Yeah, don't
80s
get it
regardless.
twisted, bro.
But
Like,
I always think of the '80s more. So
they're
with
just
part
their
two. I don't know
fodder in
why.
this one. Grady's the
They
only
are.
one with any personality, bro. Even
Grady rules.
Lisa's
His
just
death
the
kicks
girlfriend
ass.
whose
Even though
parents
it's
let her
simple.
throw parties apparently while they're upstairs, like in bed. Who does that? That's something that doesn't happen. Having that scale of parties, like 30 people at your fucking party.
What's the coach's name? Coach
Snyder.
Snyder, yeah. His death seems good.
I like him, but like he's in like 3 scenes in the movie, man.
Slap ass is a little. I mean, I wish I would have never.
That's another thing.
I
We're
wish
not.
I wish I would have never heard.
We're
about the
too,
gay
to say
subtext.
the least, we're two conservative men that kind of just want to live their own life with their own opinions. We don't mind the gay stuff in this movie.
I wish I never would have found out about it because it went all the way over my head whenever I was younger.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either, but I wish it was something I didn't even have to. Because if nobody would have pointed it out, I would have probably.
I wish
fucking
people
never
didn't point it
noticed
out because now it's referred to as the gay Freddy, and it's like,
Right.
why can't it just be like the best Freddy?
It's just like,
Or like that's not me, but for
once
him,
you know, the more gay shit that happens, you're just like, oh my god, probe, no girls allowed.
because nobody refers to Cedar
Coach
Chucky.
Snyder getting his ass slapped, balls everywhere. It's
Yeah,
just
nobody
like,
refers to Cedar Chucky as the gay Chucky
Right.
or Brian Chucky as the romantic comedy Chucky. It's just
And I don't give a fuck if Mark Patton was gay or not. That the performances he gave in that.
we
movie
haven't
were-
touched on Jesse good enough. Jesse is just like really fucking like his acting, man. For this to be his,
I know
like,
he's not
only
as
shit.
he's
like,
not as strong as Alice and shit like that, but I like him better. I think he's more entertaining and enjoyable. Honestly.
he's not strong, but he is like 30 times
You
the
believe
fucking
that
actor.
motherfucker, man.
He's
yes.
30 times. He is the.
Might be the best actor in the whole Elm Street fucking series.
There we
other
go.
than
That's what
Johnny
I was about to
Depp.
say. Took the words out of my mouth. I think even though Johnny Depp is in that first movie,
He don't have the chops.
he don't do anything in that first movie. Mark Patton deserved
Gave
like
it his fucking all.
it's
man.
like literally like a make it or break it movie for him, and for some reason he didn't make it, but like he should have every fucking right.
He has what most actors dream of though. He did one fucking movie that
He
stood
committed.
the test of
What
time.
dude wants to go and scream his voice hoarse, bro, and put on this like
And deal with all the shit he was dealing with. I mean, you had to. Have been
you had
like-
to he
He
got
had to
outed
have
in
been
the
reading
movie.
that like, God damn
He had
it,
to
why
sit
do I
here.
have to do
He had to
this?
sit there and essentially out himself to like the whole world by being in this movie. Like
While the
it's like-
producers and shit are acting oblivious, like, oh, well, what do you mean?
What do you mean? It's
Right.
like, but him and the director, like the director's like, hey man, shake your ass to this scene while he
Right.
does the. The only thing that's missing in that
Shake
scene
your
is him
wee-wee.
listening to the song "Faith" by George Michaels, bro, which is oddly enough in Rules of Attraction instead. It's the way it is, man. It's like it doesn't even bother me. Jesse gives it 150%. He low key saves this movie a lot for me.
Hell yeah, he does, man.
Because imagine if you had a terrible actor or somebody not fully committed in playing this role be the main, like, dude, we're talking Jesse's in this movie for like 87% of the movie.
The next car I get, man, I hope it's a deadly dinosaur.
Like, even the dead scenes, even the. Shut up, bro. Even the dead scenes you get, man, are like Jesse's in them. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
don't get that a lot. We don't
No,
ever
yeah.
get that, to be real. Alice sees a couple of them,
Since
but like
we're on this subject,
he's like in every scene of this movie.
I've
almost.
got to try to flesh this out. I should have really taken notes though,
No, that's the thing I like
I
about this
don't
stream
but I
format.
think this fucking movie really broke any rules, man. Because you got this is literally the second movie. Who's to say? All right, who's to say that Freddy, after getting his ass, he basically lost in part one. Basically,
And had
So
a
he turned his
if
back-
we're going off a
he
theory in the
basically
first one,
So what would his next bet be if he's thinking like, damn, I can just get pulled into reality. So what good am I in the dream world if they can wake up and take me with them? Well, basically fight fire with fire. Well, fuck that. I'm gonna go in the real world myself. I'm gonna take over a
why
motherfucker.
did he wait 5
And then
years?
they can't.
That's
Maybe
the thing.
maybe he had to get his
Maybe
power
he
back.
did it. Maybe he killed a few people along the way to
Right.
get the power. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Maybe he
We-
was
we
weak.
never-
He was weak. So I don't think it really breaks that.
I mean, because we do a jump from this. So apparently 3 is only a year after this one because it's 6 years after the first one. That said, how is there only like 4 Elm Street kids left? You know what I mean? He had to be doing some like stat building like on in between movies.
I think just it definitely got away from the original group of parents and their kids, and just
That was in.
he's just
that
a
was in
fear
4.
that spreads on Elm Street now. You
But
know,
no,
what I mean?
no, that was 4. It's specifically stated in 3 that the kids that he's terrorizing in that thing, they're the last of the ones that parents killed Freddy.
You're the last.
But I'm like,
Right.
so there wasn't just like
Right.
9 fucking families, you know what I mean? Because the family with great like raw,
I mean, who's
the people in 2, they're not people with like involved with Freddy. They're just cannon fodder because he's possessing somebody and trying to bring fear back. 3 is when we go back to the Elm Street kids. So you're telling me only
who's to
8
say Grady's
families did
parents-
it
Who's to say Grady's parents
because they
wasn't part of
didn't?
the mob?
Because they didn't. They
Grady
didn't know who
just
Freddy.
don't know.
Lisa's family didn't know who fucking Freddy was when he was right in front of them.
What do you mean? What
Like
was-
Freddy Krueger. Lisa's
oh
from
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Nobody recognizes who Freddy is. The families, they're already gone. Like the kids that are, like I believe the kids that are in 3 were already in 3 whenever this happens.
Okay, right.
I don't think.
I think there's stories that could have happened that were never films. I mean, if you want to,
That's what I'm saying. Freddie went out there and killed
something.
Freddie killed a bunch
Tried
of
to possess
families
a
in
kid.
between films.
Right.
Yeah.
He
And
tried-
somewhere along the way, he was like, "Wait, why do
So
I
I
keep
think it
doing
works
this
though.
shit?"
I don't think it's necessarily breaking rules.
I don't either.
And,
And if we're talking about that, like I said earlier, when we should have been taking nuts, I like this style. I'm gonna be real. I think every movie breaks the rules or flexes the rules in some type of way because
Yeah.
Freddy has complete
and we
control
will
of
point
dreams.
them out when they come.
Freddy has complete control of dreams and chooses when he can just one tap a person and when he's just, hey, I'll give up. Final girl beat me, and it's sometimes just the utmost bullshit power scaling, but it makes every movie just that much more unique. You can sit down and
turn
watch
into
any-
somebody's father, or he can turn into fucking
We'll get to it. He
Right.
could go out in a ball of light. He can go out with saying "I love you" and giving a kiss, which we're about to get to. That might be like the only reason I don't give this movie a higher score than what I'm gonna give it. But
When did he? Are you talking about when?
I'm
when
talking about how
Kristen
they
told
beat Freddy.
Nancy?
No, I'm talking about how they beat Freddy in part 2.
Oh, part 2.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
We're
yeah,
still
she
on
gave him a
part 2.
kiss, Okay.
yeah. I love you. He's just like Freddy.
I
Just
love
like,
you,
fuck-
Jesse.
Yeah, Freddy just fucks off. It's like what?
I mean, but
I legitimately think whenever Freddy gets weakened, except for in part 3, 4, and like onwards, I think in these first couple of
I
movies,
think
I think
it
Freddy
worked.
doesn't lose. I think he just gets weakened. And it's like
it's
I'm out.
not that the power of love necessarily defeated Freddy, but it's the fact that Freddy was inside of Jesse, or Jesse was inside of Freddy, fighting Freddy from the inside, while Lisa was also trying to fight him from the outside. And I think that's how it worked. She was kissing Jesse, who was Freddy.
Nah, I ain't listening to it.
You know what I
What
mean?
is the?
It ain't like it was just Freddy getting killed because she decided to, I love you. It's like it was Jesse in there. You know, it was weakening. I don't know, bro. But it makes sense to me. You know, I don't think.
Go off, King. I ain't listening.
I don't
to it.
hate it, bro.
Like I said, every ending is
it's
kind
in
of
line with the rest of the
every
subtext of the
ending
movie.
is convoluted as fuck. That said,
That said, I like the ending of part 2 better than part 1. Well, actually,
yeah, I mean,
I can excuse
I like,
the blow up
no,
doll
no,
for
no,
the
but I like
house
I
fight.
like something about part 2's ending, but like
I like the house fight better.
I
so
just
yeah.
I just wanted it to be known that another reason I think the first 2 movies he doesn't lose compared to the other ones when we physically see him get torn apart or blow up or combust or fuck off or anything like that is because the body count's also lower in those first two movies. It's like 3 people apiece in those first 2 movies. And if we're being real, in the second one, he's not even taking souls. He's just killing people.
Right.
He's not even killing people in dreams. He's not harvesting shit. He's just going on a murder spree. He's a mass
He
murderer.
don't need the
not a
souls because he's trying to be on the outside.
He's
anyway.
a mass murderer,
Right.
not a spree killer. You know what I mean? Or he's
Right.
you know what I mean? Like serial killer. He's a mass murderer.
By the way, "You Are All My Children Now" is my favorite Freddy quote of all time. I think it's Freddy at his fucking most evilest.
Catchphrase.
Kill Cam.
I'm telling you, we got it.
I've got to go with Grady because
Kill Kim, Grady. It's the only
only
one.
because
It's the only one.
the transformation scene
there's-
is fucking out of
Yeah,
this
I mean,
world.
it's the only one. It's him begging for his life. His mom and dad on the other side of the room,
Run!
physically trying to get
Open
him.
this door, Dad.
Yeah, it's
This
the way
shit
the
is
scene's
fucking-
shot. There's kind of a nightmare.
Jesse, you bastard.
There is a Nightmare 4 look about the scene of him coming out of the body and like walking through the room with like the lava lamp in the background and like the neon lights and Grady's room setup's kind of sick.
all the '80s posters and shit.
Yeah,
man.
our Kill Kim is most definitely the same on part 2.
Yeah, and she's female. And you want to sleep with me? All these movies have good quotes. Well, a lot of
A
them
lot of the
do.
characters do.
I honestly don't think 4 or 5 or
4
6 really.
absolutely has quotes. You're stupid.
You think? Well, we'll get to them.
4 is absolutely quotable as fuck, bro. What are you talking about? The best, my favorite line, my
I'm not talking
catchphrase.
Freddy.
No,
though.
I'm talking about. Hey, man, like I said, dude, Rick has a few zingers.
What does he say to Kincaid and
Rick has
Joey?
a couple of zingers.
What does he
throws
say
out
to
there.
Kincaid and Joey in the hallway at the beginning?
Shit.
It's like something about y'all about to get married or something. He said something fucking Kincaid about.
And you got a
pizza guys.
sleepover to go to or
Oh,
some
yeah,
shit. Calling him gay. It's
That's a
funny.
good one, man,
It's funny, bro. It's like he's essentially.
Hello, baby.
That's what I'm saying. Rick,
He's got some zingers for
Rick
sure, bro.
might have the best quotes in the franchise besides Freddy, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Hello, baby. Alone is fucking up there.
He quoted "I Love Lucy" in '87 is fucking insanity.
All right, so I can't wait to get to part 3.
Yo, 3 and 4 is gonna be the highlight of this podcast. Spoiler
The
alert.
ending of part 2 with the bus shit, I like it, but I get it. It makes no sense.
What do you think about the party scene?
I love
It's
the
one thing to
pool
possess
scene.
a person. It's a
Pool
different.
scene is one of my favorite sequences.
It's an awesome sequence. It's
And
the
Freddy.
best Freddy has shot in the entire series.
I
You
agree.
wanted to say that shit about
You were
5.
all
That
my children. With the fire behind him.
the
Oh my
dark,
God,
the
dude.
dark around here.
Help yourself, fucker. That shit
Yeah,
is fucking.
That's
amazing,
another
dude.
quote. It's like, hey man, you ain't got to do this. We can
Let-
get you help.
let me
He's
help you.
like,
Help yourself, fucker.
but that's the thing. So Freddy can possess people. That's one thing. And like we said previously, we don't really get the deal of him being able to just psychonetically blow up birds. But to turn water into fire and to take off all points of exit via fire, like with the hedges and shit like that, that's different. Why do you even need a body if you could just catch shit on fire in real world, bro? Like that
Right.
shit's.
But like you said,
it's-
every movie plays
the
with
rules
that.
just don't give a fuck, man. It's
I want to
like-
get into one more thing before we get off of it.
on our ratings, yeah.
Whenever Jesse's gets up at night towards the beginning of the movie and he sees Freddy's reflection in the window, that's cool. And then whenever he goes outside and sees Freddy in the boiler room grabbing the glove, I love that.
Oh,
shit.
the opening scene of Freddy taking first appearing on him. That's
Oh,
like,
dude, I've got the body.
You got.
Or-
I
yeah.
got the brain. You got the body. Yeah. Dude.
Oh my god, that shit is spreading.
The-
fucking
the
eagles.
wake up, little girl, Jesse, and he's like, "Well,
Yeah.
dude, I'm
I
telling you,
love that shit.
as far as horror movies go,
The
when
room
this-
being
when-
hot and the
when-
record melting. and
when this
shit.
movie is full-fledged horror, it is the best Nightmare on Elm Street
It's-
movie in the series.
It's almost scarier than fucking part 1. As
It
far
is.
as,
I would say the way it's shot and like whoever the director or two is, I can't think of their name.
not David.
That dude,
God damn it, I know his name.
at least behind a camera,
You can make a good little movie, yeah.
this dude knows how to fucking
Yeah.
make a horror movie.
Yeah.
Freddy
It wasn't
is
just
Fre-
a made for TV looking.
Freddy
at it. It was pretty
is like arguably even more serious than he was in 1.
the dude who's married to the mom from Child's Play, his fucking work on Freddy, because they didn't have really any blueprints from part one. You know what I mean? As far as the makeup, so he basically started from scratch.
What?
Gave him the eyes, yeah. Gave him the eyes. Gave him the
Well,
the hook nose.
the original, the director never even watched the first film, so.
Well, I'm talking about the makeup guy.
Yeah,
Like,
it doesn't surprise
he
me
didn't
that
have any
all
pictures
these
really
guys-
to go off of
yeah.
because it was so primitive and they didn't know to keep that shit. And
for some reason
his
they
Freddy
just
makeup
forget
was
it
great.
later on in the series.
Yeah, well, it just all becomes bigger pieces that just seem fake. Look
Yeah, they're
fake.
just fake because they're
Looks like a
bigger,
mask almost
worse
by
quality,
Part 5.
worse quality. Yeah,
Part 6 is definitely the worst quality mask. You think it's better than 5?
double in. The costume's
No,
lit and the
bro.
glove is lit. The glove is lit. Costume's
I
lit.
mean, I get it.
The
But it looks
makeup's
better than 5
the
and 6.
makeup's trash, bro.
I mean, it looks better than 6.
It looks painted on. It looks painted on. Doesn't even look like prosthetic. I don't fuck with
I
that.
think it fucking 6 looks like rubber with a weak painting, not even bright, vibrant paint. It
You
looks
know
like
the
it's
you know what I think the best look of Freddy after 2 is?
3,
No.
4,
No.
what?
I'm,
6?
it's obvious as fuck when you watch it. It's motherfucking Freddy vs. Jason, bro.
Oh, bro. See,
The yellow contacts.
I don't even think about that shit. 'cause
Freddy looks fucking
looks
awesome in that
cool.
movie, bro. What do you fuck,
I
dude?
didn't say,
And they do
but
several
I never
different
think of
looks
Freddy
with
versus,
them.
when I think of
'cause-
the franchise, I basically think up to New Nightmare.
yeah,
honestly.
you're crazy. Freddy's the main character of Freddy vs. Jason. What are we talking about?
But anyway, your ranking for part 2, and then I'll do mine.
No, you go first. Because I went first last time.
My ranking.
No, you didn't, chat. Alright,
Yeah,
calm
I know,
down,
you really
chat.
didn't. My ranking for part 2 would be 4.9.
What's the point for?
I
The point.
I can't give it a 5 because
You said it's not better than the first one.
I can't say it's better than the first one, man. But damn it, I do enjoy it
You
more.
gave it a higher score than the first one.
I know, but
So you
because I
have to
do
give
like it better.
one vote.
But I can't give it a 5, man. I
You
just
can't say it's the perfect movie when
I
there's one
can't.
that you know is better.
Yeah, I can't.
Well,
I mean, I could for me personally, but
I got a 4.
The ending
If we're
alone,
going off that logic, I got
it's
a 4.9
okay,
coming
Jesse.
your way.
all that shit. I mean, the ending makes no sense.
I like that
either.
more than the let's beat him by telling a closeted gay man, "Hey, I love you." Because it's kind of like I don't know why Mark was okay with that. Because it's like the whole movie was him embracing his gayness, and
I
then
mean,
they
I'm
were
just
like,
thinking of the glove coming out.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it being a because, like I said, Freddy doesn't get beat
I like
in those
it better
first
than
2
the ending
movies.
of part 1. That's why I give it the extra point.
I
for
like
9.
that it helps with my theory that Freddy never gets beat until that 4th movie because it's like he just kind of fucks off when she says I love you. He's like, all right, I'm a little weakened now. I've been through a lot of shit so far. Let me
Right.
fuck off, recuperate. He's like, and then boom, let's just say he got that bitch
Right.
and then got the rest of them on the bus too.
That's what I think. Because the bus goes back off into the desert.
Mhm.
I think he won.
Yeah, he
Damn,
definitely.
in that case, fuck it. I'll give it a 5, bro.
Giving it 5.
I'll give it a 5.
You ready for mine?
It's got. Let me guess. 3.6.
It's like a 4
4.
on the dot.
Bet.
I'm not 100% as. I'm okay with gay shit. It's just a little bit too much. Like it's almost every other fucking scene is like
It
something
is
that's.
every fucking.
It's
scene,
like
man.
almost every scene. It's that stuff. It's like we get it. Like it's not really undertones at that point. It's just the movie. It's like at that point you're not being like cheeky about it. You're being Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. Like the movie is a gay movie now. Or Seed Chucky with like okay, it is a pretty gay movie when half the plot is a bunch of son trying to have a sex change. Like it's okay. It's like I'm not anti that. It's just I don't need
gotcha.
it the whole movie.
Need to be hammered over the head.
Like I said, it's like Grady's the only good character in the film that even has a personality. The coach has a little bit of one, but it's dickhead, closeted gay man apparently, because he's at a
Right.
BDMS gay bar when he like right before he dies.
Shout out Rob Shea.
Shout out to the dude. I forget your name, man. You know what? I gotta give him the shout out, man, because I would love to have this dude on the podcast before he dies, just because he's an old head like that. Give me a second.
Oh, which character? Which character?
Coach Schneider's.
Oh, okay.
I know his name in the back of my head. I just can't think of it right now. Where he at? Marshall Bell. I would love to have you on the podcast, man. You seem like somebody that's just a really
It's like he's
generally you
dead.
like the community. Marshall Bell's not dead
He's
yet.
not.
I'd be really upset if he wasn't, man. Him and the dude who plays the barber and Chucky 3 are like two dudes I would love to get on the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
They played niche characters in so many horror movies. And I'm just like fucking love it.
They look similar too.
Yeah, they're used to play the same kind of dudes. They're really zany off the like.
I feel kind of fucked up giving Freddy 2 a 5 now.
What do you can change?
I don't know, man. I really because I like it. I mean, part 1 is a fucking classic. You get
Let's
blows
not
my
do
mind a lot
points.
more.
Let's not do points. 1 is a 5 because it's such a great
so
movie.
1 through 5, no points. Then I'll give it a 4.
There we go. That's how we gotta do this. Like
And
I
I-
said,
if I
5's great.
I guess you can only give
5
points
is
after
like
4.
5 is like a fucking you put it in a vault and save
I
it.
see. This is gonna
4
sound
is
stupid.
it's a good
I like
sequel
doing
and a
1 through
good
10.
movie.
I like rating them 1 through 10.
Okay, then we'll do that. What's 1? What's 1?
9,
A 9. Okay, what's 2?
8.
Okay. I give 1 a 9. I give 1 a 9 and I give 2 like a 7.
Okay.
There's a gap for me
Yeah.
with those two movies.
No, I haven't seen part 3 in a while, but I've seen it enough that this should be no problem.
This is Breeze. We know every scene of that movie.
Yeah, there shouldn't be no problem. Okay, part 3.
The best one. Yeah, not my favorite, but the best one by
I just want to say, into the fire.
Doc
Docking.
and
Token, this motherfucker.
Yeah, man, I don't tell you, bro.
Why
they name it after a gay ritual, bro? That's crazy.
I like the opening of part 3 also. I think 2 is stronger, but 3 with her in her room building her little Freddy house, with Docking on the radios, taking her star awake pills. You know,
Okay.
it's good. Where's the fucking bourbon? It's good. You know. Wait, that's later on, isn't it?
No, that's
Or is that at the beginning?
you hear it in the beginning too.
Okay.
That's the
Oh,
which, hey, have it
Wait,
right now.
where's the bourbon?
Yeah,
I'll be right down in a
so-
second.
I thought it was Scotch.
No,
I
it says
said,
bourbon.
"Where's the fucking Scotch?"
No, it's bourbon, bro,
Okay,
for sure.
okay.
3.
Let me just. Alright,
You start this
opening
one, bro.
scene. It's good. What I will say, quality of characters go up a lot from this point on until they don't.
I am
And
the
then they do
wizard
again.
master.
It's like
Great demon, be gone.
I want to say a thing that fucked me up as a kid was the slit wrist.
That's one.
It's one of those things where it's like he
That's a
coulda
top
just,
5 Freddy
It's
effect.
another one of those things where he could have just killed her.
Honestly,
chose not to, and
maybe
it's-
Freddy's most evilest kill. Sorry.
he doesn't kill her. Instead, he chooses not to kill her, just slit her wrist so that everybody thinks she is like trying to kill herself. It's sort of like Rod with the first movie.
See, I mistook
I don't
you. I
think
thought you
we
were
get-
talking about Philip.
No,
I thought you were talking about that.
Yeah, we'll get to Philip. You know what to do. I'm sure you got to do what I think you got to do with Phillips. But like, I'm gonna be real with you. Be real is real.
I've been wanting to say that the whole time.
Fucking, I think we needed more of Freddy making him look like suicide moments. He did it once in 2 different movies and then never did that shit again, bro. And I think that's
he did it
genius.
twice in 3. He had Philip
What?
jump off the thing.
That's well, yeah, he did. And then they tried making it seem like Jennifer could have just thrown herself inside of a TV, but let's be
Right.
real, that would not have been ruled suicide. Like,
No.
there's no fucking way you
That's one
put
of
your
the
whole
things
body
where,
off of
where
a
the hospital's like, keep this on the hush. She killed herself. We're not gonna say she had her fucking head in the TV.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what it is.
This-
But there's no way we're gonna admit that this woman's
That's
right.
what I love about the Nightmares series, man. The adults in denial is just makes you root for the
Consistent.
kids so fucking much.
Just for
whole
them to get
series.
killed, just to get them. Yeah,
Even I'm not gonna say even Roseanne and them were in denial, but You such children. They're even in denial.
They're
about
in denial. 'cause
They're
those
still
are grown.
running a fucking park circus in town when there's no kids left. They're all in denial about it.
They're entertaining each other, bro. It ain't that.
I
goofy.
love the fucking Freddy series for that, man.
I'm telling you, like I said, some people in the horror community, it's their favorite series. It is my favorite series.
I think even if it's
lot.
not, at some point in your life, it had to have been.
I think the
if you
highs.
watched Freddy as a kid, it had to have been your favorite.
I think the highs are better, as good as the highs of other franchises, and I don't think the lowest point of this franchise is as bad as some of the lows in like the other franchises. I just think it's the most complete. Each movie you could turn on randomly throughout the year and enjoy it for what each one brings to the table, bro. And I found that out tonight when I watched a couple of them. I'm not really the biggest fan of. You know what I mean?
They still
Like,
hit though. They were
that
still.
I learned.
If
new
that's Freddy
things.
at his worst, then this franchise ain't. Well, because it ain't Freddy at his worst. We ain't got to the remake, but that ain't even Freddy. in my
Spoiler
opinion.
alert, they already told you guys, but
All right, but let's get to 3. All right, I'm gonna need you to
we're
read
on
this one a little
three's
bit.
pretty good, bro. Like
Three's
it's like
great.
it's the Magnus Opus of Freddy. It's when they had the
Larry-
perfect blend of both of
Larry
them.
Fishburne. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
enough
you
said.
want to talk about Larry Fishburne?
yeah, before he was Lawrence.
This man, the goat of the movie, low key. I'm not supposed to do this, and I could lose my job. But you guys got 10 minutes. Let's
Hell
learn to get to the kids and save them, bro.
He had a heart. He knew Nancy meant good. Man.
Never seen again.
Never seen again. Who knows what happened to him?
If I'm Freddy, I'm hunting that boy down. Here's the thing. What is Yaphet Kotto's name in Freddy's Dead? Dr. what?
God damn it! I've seen it a million times. I should know.
Right? You can't really think of it?
I can think of it.
Let me know when you think of it.
It's Doc, ain't it?
They just call him Doc because
It's
he's
Doc.
a doctor.
Right.
Yeah. What if that, because it's so many years in the future, what if that's Larry Fishburne and that's why he knows what to do? He saw what happened with Nancy and he decided to put all of his time into being a fucking dream therapist.
I believe it, man.
I hate to be that guy because they're both black, but I mean, like, that makes Max so much more.
I mean, it makes it a lot.
And it's
more
also
fun.
2 3-letter words
Right,
words
yeah.
in their name. I was like, I don't know, man. I could definitely see that, bro. Like Larry.
It's fun to think of. It's fun to.
Max
to
is
picture.
really the MVP of the series, bro.
There's
at that
nothing
point, because
stopping
he
that
beats
from
his
being the
ass
case.
again.
All right.
Because he's not scared of Freddy because he knows who Freddy is. He
Right.
just doesn't. He wasn't expecting to see this dude as a character.
And who
like
knows? He
that.
could have learned from Nancy, you know,
That's what I'm
or the other doctor, the
Gordon,
Gordon.
Neil Gordon.
Who's to say
He's a
after that,
pedophile.
he didn't talk to
Who's
Gordon
a pedophile.
in real life?
I mean, in the movie, low key.
How? With Nancy?
Nancy's like 22 in
She's
this
of
movie.
age.
She's of age, but Gordon is old enough to be her father. Gordon is like a 50-year-old man. He's 48. That's a 22.
He looked like he was.
That's a
probably-
26-year age difference, bro. I'm not justifying that. That's weird. That's weird to me.
It's a movie, dog, and it's Heather Langenkamp.
But
Good.
she seems like the kid's age, a couple of years older. It's like if your sister just got out of high school, you're going into your 8th grade year of high school, and then a guy who's in his
You say-
mid-30s
You think
is
the
dating
same
your
thing
sister.
about Tom Atkins in Halloween 3?
Low-key, yeah. That chick
I
is
mean, I
like
do too.
40 years younger
It's
than
way
him.
more uncomfortable.
It's
for me,
like
yeah.
you're a grandpa.
I don't
bro.
even think of
It's
Gordon
not
like
Tom
that.
Atkins' fault
Right.
because it's like that's
Right.
that's the script, but it's like they
It's
coulda
worse than
cast-
Halloween 3, actually. Yeah,
It's low-key.
I don't hate Gordon though. I mean, it's very she's
Gordon's
whatever.
just like, it's the fact that Gordon is is in his mid-40s and Nancy is just freshly able to drink a drink.
I mean, but he's not fucking her and making out with her. They're just close, bro.
They kiss.
Do
He
they
is
kiss?
romantically involved with her.
Do
They're
they
out on it.
kiss?
Yes, he kisses her.
They go out for drinks. Yeah,
He kisses
I
her in
don't
the
remember
movie. I
that,
swear
bro.
to God, he kisses her.
I don't remember, but
He
either
gives her a
way,
kiss. It ain't like some
they
cretaceous
went out
ass
for
shit,
drinks and
but
she filled him in on all the.
it was a
gaps.
date. It was a romantic date. He cried over
I mean,
her.
sure,
He cried over her dying, bro. That's not a colleague. That is a person you're romantically interested with. On God, bro.
That's probably the case.
Brother, not even to back it up even more. Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, Dream Warriors. Nancy's ghost quite literally tells like Neil to move on. They always had what they had.
All right. Either way,
The-
I don't
yes,
care.
Neil
It
is
doesn't bother me.
I mean, it doesn't bother me, but
I
I'm
like
also
I
like
like Gordon and I
the
like
roman-
Nancy.
I just don't.
like all
I
the
don't buy
characters.
their romance, bro. I think that's weird weasel shit. She's the new intern at the place, and you're the head
It's not
doctor.
that very
It's
on
a
the
little.
nose
It's
with
an
it, though. I
uncomfortable
mean-
thing. It's an uncomfortable thing.
it never bothered me. I never really thought about
Maybe
it.
it's because I have this thing for Anthony Langenkamp back
You're
then.
jealous?
But no, it's more of just like, how could this pervert, like fucking
Right.
50-year-old dude be hitting on this intern at a fucking psych ward, her first job? It's like, you gotta be in a predator, bro.
I mean, yeah. when
Come
you-
suck my dick,
when
maybe
you-
get a
when you
promotion.
think of it like that,
It's
yeah.
one
He could
conversation
have just
away
let this
from
bitch
becoming.
save the kids instead of he's acting all interested. You know.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he
he's
cares
that's
about
what
the
I'm saying.
kids
He's
too,
not even.
though.
He's not even.
Neil
100
cares about the kids.
Neil's
though.
not even 100% convinced she knows what the fuck she's talking about until like the third body drops.
Right.
You know
Well-
what I mean? No, until Joey goes in a coma and the bit come get him, bitch. Once again, how the fuck
He's
does
not
Fred?
just doing it for the poo nanny though, bro, because he went on a mission.
I know he knows he cares
went
about
on
the
a
kids.
fucking mission.
I know he cares about the kids, but at the same time, it's like there's professionalism, and then there's you're the head doctor.
Let's
fucking
talk about how
intern.
different Part 3 is from the rest, man.
It's
It's
the
like a
perfect blend.
full-fledged fucking movie, bro.
It's yeah,
Neil
it's
going on
it's
his mission.
Yes, it's an experience.
It's fucking it's that's one that would be great to see in
Yeah,
theaters.
it's probably the one that I would most want to see. in
Freddie's
theaters.
mother when they
Can I get a
divulged-
drink?
Yeah, when they
Alright.
divulged the backstory of the nun and the 100 maniacs and shit. That's great, right? And probably Wes Craven from the original draft, if I had to guess.
Nobody
I mean-
else can do anything, huh?
I mean, I'm just
Even
saying,
though I've
the
told
one
you.
movie he works on. Here, you can have this.
You sure?
The one movie he
No, you're good. I'll put these in the fridge for you.
it's cool, bro. I don't care.
You said no. I'd rather.
Chill.
You can have the cold one, bro.
Nah, bro.
Well,
It's
maybe.
fine. There's ice in the freezer anyway.
Ice in the freezer, blood in your veins.
Ice in the
I got
freezer.
ice in the freezer,
blood in my veins.
It's like all places that the places would be.
Milk in my
Paint on a canvas.
bread in the toast.
Teeth are all stained. It's like, alright, bro.
DVD
We're
in
not,
the
no, we need to
DVD
come
player.
there. We're doing a podcast.
No, man, but
They
it's
just hear us
almost
start
hard to
rapping.
talk about 3 because there's so much in it. It's just like
3 is just amazing.
it's been
bro.
talked about a million times. You know, I mean,
I mean,
it's great. It's great. All the characters are
so
great.
we're not doing any like footage right now of ourselves, but we ain't got the best camera. But Donovan looks like Philip from Nightmare on Elm Street if he had curly hair instead of straight hair. Facially, they look alike when he shaves. And Philip was such a good character until he's dead. He's the first person in the movie killed.
But
It's
the
kinda
character
crazy.
moment, Kid Cade. rules.
Character moment.
Kid Cade is my favorite character in the movie, other than Nancy, of course. But no, yeah,
Kincaid's the
think I-
best character.
I
in the
think I
movie
like
for
him
sure.
more than Kristen.
Kincaid has the one-liners in this movie. We want to talk about Freddie having all the
Freddie,
one-liners.
come here, you boat-faced pussy, or whatever the fuck he said. Kincaid rules, man.
That's
Joey
4.
doesn't do much, but he's
He
no.
says that in the junkyard in 4.
He says it in part 3 whenever they're at the end when they're going down towards the lair or whatever, and they're in that room. Freddie, where you at? Come out here, you boat-faced pussy.
Damn, I hope
It's
you're
part
right.
3, bro. I know for a fact.
Comments, let us know.
It's part 3, bro. I promise.
Yeah, I'm positive he says
He's got the
same
muscle
line.
shirt. He probably does. Say
He
the
says
same
that
thing in
line
the
in
junkyard.
4 too, bro. Like when the junkyard scene happens. That said, in
He
3,
does call him a pussy in part 3 for sure.
my favorite character is probably Joey.
Joey,
Probably Joey.
hell yeah.
Like I said, I like Philip too, but let it be known Kincaid low key lets that nigga die. Have sweet dreams, asshole. It's
That's-
like, come on, bro.
As 2 dudes who grew up in the system, grew up
But
in,
they both did that.
no, I'm talking about me and you. As 2 dudes who grew up in the system and shit, we knew people just like everybody.
And
in
I would
that
put them
fucking-
to bed.
I was in groups with motherfuckers just
would
like
put
the
'em to
people in
bed.
these rooms.
Yeah, I would put them to bed though.
You know, at
I'd
points
be like,
I was
come on,
Kid
buddy.
K. At points I was fucking, yeah. I was never the nerd.
Like
really
I would
like
never
that,
let
but-
a mother. Well, I mean, you know, everybody got some nerdy traits.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm
Everybody
saying-
got their things. But like,
Kincaid and fucking
I think Kincaid and Phillips like Kincaid, I guess, did not fuck with Philip.
No.
just because he slept walk for
Right.
some reason. Let that dude die.
sweet dreams, mother. What does he say to him? He's when he's sleepwalking.
He
Kincaid
says
wakes up-
like "good night, asshole" or some
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Sweet
Sweet, dreams,
dreams,
asshole.
asshole.
Yeah, turns over, goes to bed, and he's like, "What's crazy is Philip's already being fucking killed." So he's like, he sees that happening. He's probably like screaming out like "help me" or some
Right.
shit. And Kincaid just like turns over on him. It's just.
Where's that cold drink? You promised me.
Oh, did I not put? I
No,
put
no,
four.
you're good,
I put
you're
3
good.
of them in there.
You good, bro?
What are you talking about? I put 3 of them in there.
Speaking of kicking Killer Cam.
Killer-
Philip's death is my favorite.
I called it earlier. I knew you would do that. I like Joey coming in clutch with the fucking steel tray, banging on all the
Hell
doors
yeah.
because the other one can't walk and the girl just left, so they're the only two people that can see it.
Dude in the wheelchair is fucking telling Joey like,
It's like, go get help, Joey.
Yeah.
Joey's like, bang, bang, bang. You got a mute and a cripple trying to alert people of a
That's the
death, and
best-
that it works.
It's
They
damn
still
near
do
the
it.
most effective death when you got all them kids screaming for Philip, man. It's like that's the only kill in the franchise where everybody sees it like that.
I also love Freddy, like in the clouds,
Yeah,
because they do that in New Nightmare
Yeah.
once, and I'm like,
cutting the strings on his puppet, dude, with his fucking veins. That
Yes.
shit is the most gnarliest.
three's kills or something else. Bro.
God damn it! I'd like to say 2 is the most evilest Freddy, but
Freddy has
even
fun
with the
in-
wisecracking, he's still
Freddy
pretty
has
fucking
fun
evil
in
in
some
3.
of these movies, bro. The later they go on, man, like he gets a lot cruel with it. Like we'll get to some of these other ones too, but I mean, you got
Freddy's
Philip.
the greatest slasher of all time, man.
I hate the head doctor.
yeah, bitch.
Cunt.
Total.
Every
Full over the
character,
cuckoo's nest type
the,
bitch.
the two that die after Nancy comes in and tries to save everybody, those are all on her.
Yeah.
Because she kicked Nancy and Neil out. Like
I like the suicide shit with Kristen. I like Kristen's relationship with her mother. Every teenager's been there.
her mother killed her.
Yeah, her mother's a piece of shit.
We'll talk about it for four.
Underlay.
Fuck her mom. My mom's piece of shit.
Dawkins Rules, Dream Warriors. You can't fucking beat it for an 80s soundtrack to an 80s horror movie, man. You cannot beat Dream Warriors for your fucking
Teenage Frankenstein.
Yeah, those rule, but I think Dream Warriors
Teenage
beats
Frankenstein and Friday 6 is probably the better song for a horror series.
it. You think so?
For me.
For
I like
you,
the scene
that's
it's
cool.
used in more, and I think it fits Jason a lot, bro. I'm like,
Trust me, I love that shit too.
it's like Alice Cooper. Bro.
Alice
Like,
Cooper's had some fucking bangers.
He's in
for
both
Friday.
franchises.
Yeah.
I like that other one more. I like his song usage in Friday 6, bro.
Let's talk about how Alice Cooper is in 2 of the biggest franchises ever, man. That motherfucker was killing.
He's
it.
in 2 different movies with Freddy. He's actually in one of them.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like Alice is like his fingers on the pulse of
He's
the
so fucking
zeitgeist
evil.
with
He's
horror.
Freddy's goddamn father. You know what I mean? That's
Stepdad.
Stepdad, yeah, but still, you know.
I was like, you could have just made him a father and just retconned the bullshit because you already retconned him by giving him a daughter.
I mean, if you
bro.
wanna-
Like,
yeah.
You could have just added that be his dad and the reason he's fucking psycho. Instead, it's kind of hinted at that he's born that way, and I'm like, just because your parent was you know.
The holy water, when he goes to get the holy water and shit, he leaves his.
Oh, we're past. What do you think about Joey's capture scene? Also,
when he's hung up by the tongues.
catchphrase. Hit the primetime bit. Here, welcome to
Welcome to prime
bitch.
time, bitch.
That one.
Gotcha.
That's my phrase in the movie.
That's probably. This is it, Jennifer. Your big break in TV. That's overlooked as far as prime time beats that one, but they're said right
It's
by each other
right back to back. I think I would count it as one huge.
for sure. For
Your
sure.
big break on TV.
That
yeah.
shit's great, man.
But I will go. So we got her. Useless character. I don't really fuck with her character. She's a burner. I burn, but I used to burn myself. But like, she's a burner.
right,
She's like only there because she burns herself with cigarettes.
right.
And
To
I'm
stay
like,
awake,
it's like
because her fucking
it's a
dreams.
Freddy. Yeah,
That's
it's like-
fucking dark, man. I love
But
it.
it's like she wants to be a movie star, and it's like her actress is kind of like her actress reminds me of Yerling Smith in Maximum Overdrive. Randy, or whatever the fucking dude, the fucking newlywed
Yeah.
chick that just they don't kill her off, but like they really should have like opened it like her like
I
I'm sorry.
just all the kills, honestly, for movie per capita. Part 3 has the best kills. All around.
Yeah, all around.
Every
yeah.
kill is great.
It's the best Freddy movie flow wise. It's the best. Kill cam.
Is that your favorite one?
Yes,
Hell
and
yeah.
I will tell you why. It used to be Phillips. I will tell you why it is Terrence. She didn't have to go out like that. It was personal with Freddy. It's
Yeah.
one of those like very, very, very mean spirited kills.
The fucking
And not
little
just
mouths,
that.
the little mouths like baby birds looking for that fucking
Yes.
needle.
That shit's
God
sickly.
damn, that's what the 80s are all about, man.
He knows she's in the ex-addict. I have a theory that even though on screen it only appears that 3 of the kills Right, three. Three of the kills he has made look like suicides throughout the movies. I have a theory that every single one in this movie looks like a suicide. Because it, on first glance, it could look like Taryn
Right.
died
Overdose.
over overdose.
Yeah.
She had already, you know what I mean, like she seemed, you know what I mean. They would have seen a heart attack.
Were they all sitting in the room though when this happened?
Yeah, but that.
Do they ever cut to like after? Or
No, you would think there would be body
Right.
parts laying around. Cause, I mean,
just people.
another
dead in
thing
the
is
chair.
Will. Actually, yeah. So another thing is Will.
Mhm.
It's like I would say catchphrase, but I already used mine. But like the sorry kid, I don't believe in fairy
Fucking
tales.
A, man.
He stabs him straight to the heart.
Yeah.
So it's like it would appear another heart attack,
Right.
maybe. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I have a theory that maybe every kill, I think he's intentionally rounded every one of those kids up in that psych ward, so that they would just be stuck in a place so he could easily pick them off and make it look like suicide.
Right.
I think it's all led up to this moment in Freddy's plan. And it's like, maybe he was going to use Jesse to get to him physically and make sure nobody got out, but like, I don't know.
I gotta
just-
mention that nurse and her tits, man. Great stuff. I love it.
Let's be real.
Be real. With
My
real.
cinema counterpart, cinema counterpart, Joey. He said he likes Kincaid. Mine's Joey. I'd be Joey. Thinking with your dick.
For sure. I mean, in reality, I'd be Joey too, because as soon as that nurse came on to me, Freddy's got me. I'm fucked.
Yeah, it would have taken one little, hey Joey,
Oh,
follow
yeah,
me,
I'm in
and
there.
I would have been like, dude, I don't give a fuck. So I was in like Varagon, and you know damn well that if you step out of your room without a staff member calling you out, that you're fucking like
Right.
code one. I am risking just to maybe get the tip in it before they like drop my ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't understand. When I was at Blount County Boys Home, my therapist there, who like Miss Katie, was amazing, bro. Like if I was a few years older, I would have fucking definitely tried something. But I did. I left notes for her during shower time, like a bunch, because they would used to have to look back whenever somebody take a shower. I would literally leave notes, like trying to get her to meet me in the shower and shit, to where we had a whole ass talk and whatnot. Like I had talks about me beating like off and shit like that. Like, dude, we went to Dollywood. I had a picture of her and shit like that. Would like stroke it too. I swear to God,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
But like a lot of that was like, hey man, I'm Joey from Nightmare 3, bro.
Right.
Like I'm a fuck my therapist. But no, I'm Joey. That's my cinema counterpart.
All right, ending.
Mid.
I agree. I don't think it's as strong.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Chat. This man said.
Listen, we're going off.
No,
We're only at a 3
yeah,
right now.
You're a shitbag,
Here's
bro.
the thing.
Yeah, you shitbag, bro. This man literally was
thing,
like,
bro.
it's better than 4.
I do like it better.
He
than
blows
4.
up in a ball of light, bro. Let's just face it.
I
There's
do
2
like it better
fake
than
out
4.
deaths of his, and then he finally dies.
I do
via-
like it better than 4, but when you told me earlier, like what a Scream took out, and I get it. He don't talk,
What
so
is
it
it?
Scream's powerful.
Yeah, so
Because
that's the first
I do
fake
get
out.
that's a little goofy, but goddamn, they're all.
Whoa,
goofy.
you scream!
They're
But Freddy
all-
controls the dream, so
they're
why does that
all-
even fucking set him back at all? Why doesn't he just like step out the fucking mirror frame and
Because
immediately
they're
stab
dream
this
warriors,
kid?
man. Their powers work in the
Nah.
dream world.
Their powers work. That doesn't mean Freddy's doesn't. He kills them. Like even if their powers are fucking there, bro, he does it 2 of them right off the rip.
All right, it's like when Nancy turns her back and says, "I'm gonna lay back for a second." Maybe the screaming. He laid back for a second.
All I did was break some mirrors that Freddy was inside
don't
of. That man
fucking
should have
know,
just stepped
man.
out the thing, but like, all right, well,
I
he
like
needs
the,
to
I
go.
like the ending with Neil sleeping in the little light, and then Dream Warriors comes on. Oh, that's
I
great.
love that. I like that. Nancy.
I like the holy water on the bones. I like that shit too.
I like.
Rest in peace, John Saxon. In
I-
that timeline,
John, I like that. I like the sequence of the junkyard
that shit's good.
because
I mean, yeah,
you got the stop motion with the
Right.
skeleton.
which is cheesy.
You
but I
got
love
John. You got John going out, which he needed to.
it. Neil completing the mission.
Yeah.
Right in the nick of time. Fucking holy water on him.
It's
fucking
just
crucifix to
Freddy.
the face.
Freddy should have melted or something. Like you do not give that dude going out in a CG thing of light. That's all.
I don't hate it.
Well, it's spinning around like
And it
a
doesn't
fucking
look
Looney
that bad.
Tune.
It doesn't look like crappy CG.
It
looks pretty good.
it's a light. It's hard to fuck up light, bro.
It looks good though, and I don't hate it because I mean
I don't think it
a
looks
fucking-
good. It looks cartoony. It looks like something they like. It looks cartoony. This dude spins around in some.
all right. So what
some of
happens?
it's slow
What happens
motion.
after he busts in the light? Is that whenever she starts crying to Nancy, or is that before?
when Nancy's dead.
Yeah, is that after?
That's after. That's after he's already gone.
Then what happens after that? Are they at the?
They wake up. Nancy. Do we see Nancy's soul leave her? She just does, right? I think they just wake up after that, bro. I think Neil's there, wakes them up, has like the fucking medical doctor there. It's like, what, I don't know.
remember that.
That's confusing me. I think it might just cut to fucking Neil, bro,
Right.
in the house, man. I think so. I don't think we get the kids leaving the
I
place
feel like
or
I'm
anything
missing
like that.
something, but I don't remember.
I don't
what it
think
is.
you are, bro. I think you're right. I think that's how it goes.
Let's talk about Neil standing up to fucking. We didn't even talk about how
Stands at the John Saxon.
John Saxon's an alcoholic now. and
John Saxon would punch that nigga directly
John Saxon
in
would
the
have
face.
beat the shit out.
He
of
would
him,
have beat
for
that
sure.
man's ass if he talked to him like that in a bar, bro. Stop it.
I like the whole bar scene too, though.
Yeah,
I like it.
He's not wanting
I
to
like the
fuck with any
locations,
of
man, the
this.
whole-
They're like, "Hey, Freddy's back." He's like, "I know you're my daughter. I ain't fucking with
The
it."
little girl at the beginning when she's in the dream, Freddy's home. That shit's good. I like that when she's running.
My
the-
name's Kirsten. Oh, that's crazy. My name's Kristen too. It's like, no way.
Right.
You're in your dream. It's like, dude. That's the thing. In not one of these movies does a character dream and go, "This is a fucking dream."
Right.
So,
I
you
mean,
know
but
what
I don't
mean?
do
They
that in-
always kind of seem
I don't do that in real
confused.
life though. I never.
When I'm in a dream, I'm 100% aware I'm dreaming.
I can't tell myself in my dream like, "Damn, you're dreaming." I'm like in it, and I just believe I'm in it.
Just the shit that happens in my dream, I know it's a fucking dream. Why am I at
I'm
my
not
high
aware
school in
enough of my-
2006? Why am I in 3rd grade again?
I believe it. When
I
I'm
thought
in a
I'm
dream, I
dreaming.
think it's happening until I wake up and I'm like, "Oh,
Fuck no.
I,
I know it's a dream.
Even if I'm in
100%.
a school in 2010,
I'm not gonna act like I can control my dreams, but I can definitely change the moods of them. Like if I'm having a nightmare, if I don't just wake myself immediately out of it, I can change it. I can be
can't.
like, all right,
I
get the
can't do
fuck
that,
outta
but I
here.
can make myself have a nightmare.
The only thing I can't do is beat somebody in a fight in my dream if like my
Right.
dream won't let me. Like,
Yeah.
I've had Joey
hate
dead
that
to
shit.
rights on the street of Lenore City at the park in my dream, dude, and just like
Or
it's nothing,
The slow
nothing.
punches. Oh my!
I don't.
fucking
It's not
God.
even that. It's like I'm beating the shit out of these people and exerting myself,
Nothing's
and they're just tanking
Yeah,
everything, and I'm just like, nah, bro. And I like that Freddy does that until he doesn't want to, but like I like that Freddy can just take shit hits like that because it's like. But nah, man. 3 is. If I had to get, I'll give it my score first.
Nah, let me.
Again.
10. I had nothing bad to say
It is
about
a
it
10
at all.
out of 10 movie.
And
You
I hate
get
to
it.
jump
It
on
is
the
the-
fucking bandwagon, but
It
it's a
is
10.
not my favorite still. It is the best though.
Yeah.
If it's like, I'm willing to say that.
Tell me something you don't like about it, if you even can. That's my point. It's hard not to jump on that bandwagon when it's just a fact.
Like I said, I'm not really the biggest fan of the half-cocked romance that they hint at between Nancy and Neil.
Well, if that's your biggest complaint, then you got.
It's also a downgrade on her too, because it's like you went from Johnny Depp to this fucking like dude that's like your dad. It's like, what are we doing? You should have just gone after Coach Schneider, man. At least that dude's like 38. Coach Schneider's still going to bars and clubs and shit. You know what I mean? He ain't reading a book, drinking some fucking cognac before bed. That's Neil.
He's also going to.
Neil be
fucking
taking a
S&M
Xanadu during
bars,
the
wearing
fucking
goddamn
spring.
leather and spikes though too. I couldn't see Nancy with him.
No, I hear that, but you get what I'm saying? At least
And he looked like
one's
he was
young.
in his fucking 40s too, bro. Let's be honest.
But he's physically fit and clubbing. He ain't
Right.
some fucking Mr. Rogers ass dude that'd be like I said, reading the newspaper before bed. Like that's what Neil does, bro. He reads and then goes to sleep.
It's about to get spicy because we're refreshed on these.
So you're
bro.
a 10? And
Yeah, I'm a 10. You're 10.
Unanimously the best in the franchise. If I had to tell somebody to go watch one movie out of the series as like a magnus opus, I flip flop in a lot of film series, or I go to the remake on a couple. But part 3 of this is like just magnus opus, man. Like
This might be the wrong move for
it's
me.
the
but
Freddy.
if somebody was like, which one should I watch? I would honestly, just out of good faith, I'd be like, watch the first one and then just watch the second.
I just feel like it doesn't portray
I
Freddy as
got
what
you.
he
I
ends
agree.
up being.
But I would, if you watch the first one and you can respect that and like that, then you'll love
Another
some
the first
of the
one
sequels.
is it's a lot more straightforward with the dream aspects of it. There's no not a lot.
Right.
Of,
No, I know.
like,
I agree.
truly embracing the dream
I
aspect
agree.
of killing wise. One's legendary though because
Right.
it's the most unique horror movie of all time. It's such an original idea with such a captivating villain with such a good cast, like real people. Like,
Right. Thank God for Bob Shea for fucking picking that up.
like I
man.
said, thank God for New Lines taking a chance, bro. Even though I wouldn't even call it taking a chance when his first two big movies were big movies in
Right.
the underground scene, like drive-in
There-
theaters.
some
loved
small
his two
independent
movies.
company, they're like, wait, the dude who did fucking Hills Have Eyes and Last House One, let's
You
get
tell
him.
me the guy who helped make Last House with the guy who made Friday the 13th.
Right, yeah, let's get him. We're getting
Why
him.
would we not fucking do that?
Exactly,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, it's just. But I get it. He stuck by it even to thick and thin and made that his baby, even when Wes stepped away to do other stuff.
For better or worse, he did kind of
It's
bully
his
that
baby,
fucking
yeah.
franchise out of Wes's
And he
hands.
didn't do anything compared to what Don Mancini did to the Chucky franchise.
No,
So
he
I
respected
can't-
it. He
He
made it better.
respected Freddy for better or worse.
Even down to the shittiest sequels, he made it. He did as
Yes.
best as he could for that time.
Yes.
I mean, he really did. man.
We going into 4?
Yeah, let's go into 4. Sorry about the coughing.
You good?
I'm talking to the audience.
Yeah, I know.
All right, part 4. I'll let you open since I did the first 2. You can open this one up too. Then
Yeah, so open and seeing the movie. It's
all I
it's a
gotta say
fake
is
out.
I'm running.
Yeah, not a fan of Tuesday Night. Only got the job because she was fucking the director. Lady only here because she's sleeping with director. What's that from? That's Family Guy, Stewie Griffin movie.
Fucking
That's the Indiana Jones
Tuesday
thing.
night-
Lady's only here 'cause
Tuesday
she helped
night in the Elm Street documentary series or whatever. Never Sleep Again. Thick as a motherfucker.
I don't care.
Thick as a mother.
Ugly as motherfucker.
Ugly, yeah. I mean, her face is
Like
busted.
I said, I don't give a
it's
shit.
nice.
She could be like stacked all day. Her face busted. It ain't me.
Anywho, though, how does 4 even start? Actually, what we just watched it.
It's Kristen fake out in the house again, played by a different actress, screaming and getting Joey and Kincaid back, and then
Okay,
they go
yeah.
to school the next day. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes for Freddy to pop up.
Gotta say, Joey, lackluster as fuck. He really don't have shit to do.
Neither of the dream.
But Kincaid gets more.
I mean,
He's on screen more. He
He's
says
the
more.
opening kill when you think about it.
I mean, he is. And
That's all he
fuck,
is.
his dog's name is Jason.
Yeah. They were in the process of getting rights to. Actually,
Right.
what is that? 4 is 88 or 89?
88.
88, right?
Yeah.
New Line, when did.
They weren't quite there yet.
It was like
early
the very
90s.
next year because New Line did fucking Takes Manhattan.
No, they didn't. That was Paramount's last.
Crazy. No, that's New Line.
That's
Because they did
Paramount's
that,
last-
Frank Jason Goes to Hell, and
No.
they did fucking Jason
Jason
X.
Goes to Hell was the first one they did.
So they only did 2.
They did Jason Goes to Hell. They did X, and then they did the remake.
No,
No
remake.
Platinum Dunes, wasn't it?
Yep.
Then,
Michael
they
Bay
did two.
did those.
I promise they didn't do 8. 8 was the last of the Paramount movies.
You probably.
That's why if you get the box set, it only goes up to 8 on certain box sets, of course. You know,
I'll
typical
take your
Walmart
word for
box
it,
set.
little Nicola.
I mean, mine only goes up to 8 because they're all Paramount. I can get the box, and either way.
Audience can't see the box on me. You're good. Dude, get out of my face. I know. Get out of my face.
You believe
I'm
me?
trolling you, bro. Stop.
You're not trolling.
I am. I swear to God. As soon as you said no, Paramount made it. I was like, all right, let's see how long I can keep going. But no,
But
they're all lackluster because they're canon
four's
fodder.
good, but it's the
We're not skipping past 4. Stop it.
I'm
leaving
not.
this one.
I wasn't. I was about to say something.
Yeah, what's 4?
Characters in 4 are garbage compared to the ones before it.
No, I would say
Rick's cool.
3 is 3. When you're coming off of the best cast of characters in the whole franchise, it's easy to say that.
Right.
But it's better than 5.
But I mean,
It's better than 2 because it's more than one character that has personality.
Needle Dick. Hey, Needle Dick.
I like I said, Joey and Kincaid's just there to be the shock deaths.
Right.
It's like, instead of waiting the whole movie for a character to die, like Nancy.
Freddie getting pissed
Get
on
'em
by the
all.
dog, I don't hate because when I saw Robert Englund's explanation, I got it. It's supposed to be symbolic for the Hellhound.
I don't.
A hound from hell pissing on because Freddy's that evil.
I don't give a fuck about what Robert Englund says. I'm gonna be
Mm-hmm.
150%. It's Freddy. He can come back any goddamn way he wants.
Exactly. So I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But
Like we said, he says fuck. These movies
Robert's
don't have.
cerebral as fuck though. He's got meaning behind it.
Oh, I hear you, but these movies.
We'll
We'll get to Robert Englund in a second. Probably another hour.
Right.
But no, let's be real.
Be real was real.
Freddy. Yeah, that's a catchphrase.
It's gonna be.
Freddy says that these movies have no base like continuity or basics of the rules. They come up with new ways to beat Freddy each movie.
Yeah.
Freddy can do new shit in each
So
movie.
we can't even really hold that as a negative.
Can't do anything. Like that's where people like come off as just pretentious when they hate on any of these movies for any reason other than like
I will say
being a bad movie.
some of my negatives for four is I will say I like the 3 before it better. But another thing about 4, I don't really like the dialogue. In the beginning, really, it's not as bad as the movie goes on. It's really not. And the movie is entertaining. But some of the dialogue between the teenagers at first are garbage. Debbie.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm about to give 4 some points, but it's got to take away from 3. It's the only way I can get my point across. So I might have to drop my score for 3.
Okay.
It's still it'd be a 9.5 no matter what. It'd
Right.
be a 9.5. But the thing I like about 4, it's straight to the point. Freddy doing Freddy things right after that first 15 minutes, and it's like until the
Freddy
little
on
bit,
the beach, though.
until the third act where they do the whole like almost the whole third act is a dream sequence apparently, but I think it's the most flowing. Freddy's doing Freddy's thing. It's coming off of that third movie, which is the peak. The third movie has a lot of exposition, a lot of characters talking, a lot of talking. Like, yeah, I dealt with this guy
But
5 years ago.
I don't see that as a
yeah,
fault.
I had nightmares too.
I don't see that as a fault, though.
It's a plus, but at the same time, it's also like it's a lot of
You
the
prefer
movie.
getting to the action.
It doesn't have to
As
be
far as
every
Freddy
movie
goes.
that you do that. I'm
Right.
okay with the world building and the characters are great, but
It's kind of like we're on part 4, though. We know where we're at. We know what this is. This
4
is
knows
Elm
what it is,
Street.
and it's
We're in
balls to the
Springwood.
immediately balls to the wood.
More kids, you know what I mean? We're doing this. Let's just go.
Freddy is being Freddy now. He's fully embraced the comic nature.
That
of
said,
him. He's having fun toying with all these kids, getting them in various different ways.
I don't really like Freddy in 4, bro. And I know that's blasphemous. I don't like Freddy on the beach. It doesn't fucking feel like Freddy to me.
Catchphrase.
I don't.
How's this for a wet dream? Joey's death.
Right.
Actually,
Great.
no.
There's some good kills.
No. Catchphrase. I'll see you in hell. Yeah, tell Freddy sent you. That was raw. As a fucking 8-year-old kid, I was like, "That's
Right.
bars,
No,
bro.
for
That's
real.
evil." I was like, "That's
Tell him
good."
Freddy sent you.
I just like even the gruffness of his voice
I
when he
just feel
says
like
that.
Freddy's like, I'm getting paid. He seems
Robert got
he's
his
not
biggest paycheck
struggling
with that
at
one,
all
I believe. I think
in
they
this
paid
movie.
Robert like $6 million to do that movie.
He's not struggling at all in that movie to beat
He's
these
fully
kids.
Freddy. At that
He's
point,
these kids are weak.
at that
to him.
point, he was hosting MTV's
He's full of souls,
hour-long
right?
segment.
He's full of souls. He's full of money. This is corporate Freddy.
Like I said, Freddy, quite literally, this is the movie that made it obvious that he just does whatever the fuck.
Takes a fear factor away from me, though.
I think he lost a lot of it in 3 as well. I think 3 has horrifying sequences, but I think also you get a lot of the I'm dropping puns before I kill you, and I'm killing you based off shit that revolves around your personality and not just what like I want to do.
But those puns were fucking brutal, though. Man.
So it's the ones in 4.
They are, but they're kind of
some of the kills are
lighter.
It's because it's a poppier movie. There's got to be more of a zaniness to it.
right.
I feel like Rennie wanted to really embrace the dream aspect of what you could do in the kills, like turning a person into a cockroach and crushing all, or sitting here and
Killer
fighting the guy
Cam.
invisible.
Killer Cam.
The cockroach?
Cockroach scene.
Yeah,
you,
that
bro.
skill's fucking fantastic,
That's
bro.
probably my favorite, honestly. I can't. It's top 5 Freddy kill. I mean, it's amazing.
I think it's the only option, bro, to be
It
real.
really
When
is.
think about it.
The suck face one's good though too. It really is. That's a good. That's
It's
a good
mean
ass effect.
spirited, and I like that mean spirited shit. You
Asthma.
feel bad, yeah.
I don't care. If
She
he,
didn't
if he
do
kills
shit to
somebody
deserve
based
that
off,
type of shit, yeah.
off their personality, I just think that fits because
I'm just saying that's something that Freddy really didn't do in those first two movies.
Right.
He did that in 3 a lot though, with the sleepwalking, the TV, the fucking fuck a fairy tale kid, the drugs. Like
Right.
I like Freddy. That's
Good
Freddy's
formula, though.
motif.
Smart formula though.
That's like Freddy's motif. He carries that along with the rest of the series.
I wonder if that even happened before 4 really, in movies.
What?
I feel like 3 might have started that.
I'm
The
telling.
killing off a personality type. I feel like
I think that is. I think it very much well is. It's killing off a personality type. I can't think of a single movie that's like that intentionally.
no. I think Freddy started it.
Yeah,
Could
it's
be
another-
wrong, but
It's Freddy 3. That's that's another reason it's a 10 out of 10, bro. It's
it
just an
fucking
amazing movie,
reignited
bro.
horror
It's just an
slashers.
amazing ass fucking movie. But back to 4, it's
4's
like it's just.
boring to me, man. in a
I
way.
feel like it is such a vibe. It is one of the easier movies to just turn on randomly throughout the day and watch. Straight to the point. Freddy is peak Freddy in it. He's not the
Introduction of
best
Alice.
usage of Freddy, but he's peak Freddy in 4 as far as like just I know what I am. I'm a fucking icon. Let me drop these zingers and kill these people the way you guys came to watch this. I'm the main character now.
Obvious question.
Huh.
Did it bother you at all? Who do you like better, Tuesday Night or Patricia Arquette?
I told you Patricia Arquette.
So does it bother? I've seen it so much now that I've just accepted it, and it doesn't even. I don't even think about it now. But I remember for years I was like, I can't. It's so obvious that it's not Patricia
It's Patricia.
that it bothers me. Now it really doesn't. I think Tuesday does a decent job.
Hey, got a question for you, Donovan.
What?
All right. Are you a Kristen or a Nancy fanboy?
Nancy.
I'm a Alice. I think Alice is the best final girl.
Honestly,
She
I'd have
beats-
to put.
We'll talk about it more in 5, but she gets that W twice and gets to have her own special see you later.
So let me go with Killer Queen. I think Killer Queens. I think it's Nancy, Alice,
Then Kristen.
Jesse.
Then Kristen.
Let me
If
think.
we're adding Jesse,
I mean, we
this
still
is
got.
rough.
I know it's not. We still got Maggie.
Maggie don't count. She's a bad guy
I
at the
know.
end of the. I will count.
I'm not counting comic books though, dog.
I am. It's canon to the lore. It is.
I mean,
Because it literally states its continuity. It links the movies together perfectly, bro. Just because it came out like on a comic doesn't mean you can't count it. If I count it, you can count it. You need a lighter?
I would count it had I wrote them or had I read them.
Well, you can read them.
You know.
You
So.
just read them, motherfuckers.
And I mean, most people haven't read
yes,
them.
they
though.
have.
Bro,
There's
most-
a dead meat on them too.
Okay, that don't. That doesn't
There's
mean
dead
shit
meats on
though.
them too. That's just a 6 million plus channel.
They maybe can, but hardly.
Word
Those
to dead
fucking
meat.
magazines are so goddamn hard to get a hold of anyway. I doubt.
They might have
half
not
the
read them
people
like
have.
that, but they've probably gone online and read them. Like you've been able to read comics.
I'm sure a
online
lot of
for
people
fucking
have.
20 years.
I'm sure a lot of people have, but I don't think of comic
You
books
just
when I think
you
of
don't have your
continuity.
you ain't got your finger on that guy. Vote that.
No, I just feel like
that
the movies
zeitgeist.
are where are the real continuity for shit.
No, I hear you, but if the people that created the story let them use the likeliness of their story to do their shit, because the dream people come in and
But there's
everything.
shit in some of these
Every
comic
survivor
books
of
that,
every movie shows up in Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, man. And it's a continuation of Freddy vs. Jason. It's a direct sequel.
okay, well let's fine. If you want to count comic books, you can.
I am absolutely
I'm
counting that
movies,
one.
though.
I am counting the one that's a sequel
What
to
point,
Freddy vs.
what point
Jason.
were we even on? About 4.
4?
There was
Just
something about Kristen, and then
I wanted to segue into me
Final
liking
girls.
Alice as my favorite final
it'd
character.
be
in this movie.
Nancy. I
It'd
have
be-
to give it to Alice because she lasted 2 movies, which is more than most characters make in any franchise.
Yeah, she gets better in each movie. She doesn't get power crept like Nancy does in 3.
I will say though, I disagree with what I said earlier when I was like, Alice is better in part 5. She's way stronger. She does get more vocal and ain't
All
taking
she
nobody-
does is sacrifice.
better in 4.
She attempts to sacrifice herself in 5
Right.
for her unborn child, and I'm like, and somehow that helps her defeat Freddy. Dude, we're not on 5 yet, but get ready for 5, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like 4. I like Freddy as the nurse.
The lightning is fantastic in 4.
Yeah.
I think it's the MTV movie. It's intentionally lit like that. It's intentionally poppy and funky and 80s.
It looks great. Be great in theater.
But it's a time capsule of that era because it's the last one. That
Everybody
really
talks
captures
about
that
the Part 4
80s.
soundtrack. I mean,
I'm not even the biggest fan of the soundtrack.
I'm
It's
not
the
either.
lighting.
right, yeah.
It is specifically how that movie is shot. The dream sequences too, which is another thing. We're talking about how one, it's like there's that graininess
I
to
don't
it.
think the dream sequences are as good in 4 as the previous 3.
I do, because I think it's cool that because there's a daydreamer that we're following now, you can't really notice beyond the colors if they're dreaming or not. They don't put a filter. They don't use smoke. What they use is like green and red lighting in the background and scenes with Freddy to convey that they are now in a dream. There is a moment in the movie where I thought they were awake and they're still fucking dreaming. Alice just brought Dan into a dream world. Whenever they get into the wreck and shit,
It gets a little messy.
yeah,
gets messy.
it's hard to remember, but I like that because it's dream.
But at the same time,
It's like it's
you gotta-
intentionally
you
done
gotta
that
give
way
these
because
movies
it's a
credit.
dream.
for how fast at this point it's like they're coming out lightning fast. It's a
Yeah,
money
they're
shot.
less than a year apart
And-
from
and
each
they're
other and
still
shit.
actually pretty good to be made in less time. God damn it! It might be the best franchise that's ever made in horror.
I agree. It is.
It's
In my
consistent
opinion,
as
in my
fuck.
opinion, it's number one. My number two is Aliens, and my number three is Scream.
I think
As far as consistency goes, it could be argued that
can't
Friday
say
the
what-
13th is
yeah, I
the
was about
third
to
best
say.
because of how iconic it is. But the drop of quality in Friday the 13th, it's worse than Scream 6 to 7.
I don't. Damn it.
Like 6 is
We're gonna differ on opinions, so let's not argue
Uh,
on this. But I disagree. I think Scream is consistent at doing what it does. It doesn't drop off to the point, but they don't try so much shit outside the box as these '80s movies did. Scream is
franchise
more
does. Look at I know
corp-
a
these-
lot of the slashers now.
Those
though.
franchises went in crazy ass directions. That's why I like them, and I think even though you get a lot of the same
You know
in
what
Friday
it
the
is?
13th, I think it's pretty
You
fucking
know what it is?
consistent.
It's because slasher movies now are more grounded. It's usually real people doing the killing instead of like a undead drowned
Right,
boy or like
yeah.
a nightmare demon or a
That's
Chucky
the problem.
doll.
Everything's too serious.
Everything
now.
is like it could happen in real life. It could be your best friend
Right.
next door. You know what I mean?
It's
I
elevated.
love those movies. I love those movies, but it's also like
I don't need nothing elevated though, because things that are
at some point it's not
wacky and
elevation.
off the
It's
wall.
the norm.
right, and
Yeah.
things that are wacky and off the wall can be elevated just off their subtext. They can have a crazy ass movie. And
That's
the
why I
message they
like.
bring.
That's the segueing back to 4. That's why I really like what Rennie did stylistically with 4. I think there's
Stylistically,
a
it is
lot
great
of
movie.
like the theater scene with the dream sequence, and then the dream sequence on the beach. Even though you're not a fan of it, it's not out the norm of Freddy to put a person in a different setting. And I mean, like it has nothing to do with her. Yes, it does because she's talking about dreaming about a beach to go to her happy
Right,
place.
yeah.
So of course Freddy would turn her happy place
Right.
against her into a nightmare like quicksand.
The quicksand,
So it makes
the razor
perfect
glove
sense on
shark.
why he's on the beach now.
It does, but I just
And also, it's a meme. It's one of the most culturally significant moments in the whole franchise because it's the one that's a meme.
I will say this: Freddy 4 is the
He should have just killed her with the quicksand, though. I don't like that. It knocks her into the furnace, and then there's like another 3 minutes of watching Tuesday night.
discounting maybe 6 because I mean, goddamn he's not very scary in it. 4 is probably, at least from the 3 before it, my least scary Freddy. Out of the 4 is my least scary Freddy. I think the other 3 are scarier.
I don't think he's meant to be scary. I think he's because
Nope.
he's the main character.
That's one of my problems, though.
That's
Is I just
But
I
I would
like
argue.
part 4. I can put it on like you said.
I would say he's more scary than in 5.
I disagree.
Super Freddy.
I think okay, that's a good point, but I think he's overall scarier in 5. I really do.
I think the movie's scarier.
What 4?
I think
Or
5's scarier.
It's got a scarier tone.
I think the
it's
director
darker.
went for more of a gothic horror
Yeah.
set than a fucking poppy 80s.
And I prefer a scarier Freddy. But being said, I love part 6. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll get to that.
We're
when
not
we get to
touching
it.
on. Yeah, we'll
So part 4 for me, I feel like there's more shit we need to talk about, but really, I mean, we've covered most of the bases. I mean,
What was your
the
kill?
Rick kill?
What
My
was
thing-
your quote? What was your cinema catchphrase?
Oh my god! Out of that one, god damn man,
Yeah, I
probably want to suck face.
want to suck face.
I thought that one was pretty good. Honestly, I don't, I'm not really sure. I'm trying to think.
What's your character counterpart? Cinema counterpart. Look, I'm Rick, man, all day.
I want to say that. but
I'm Rick all day, bro. Like, dude's just a goofball ass dude,
I
and he's
wanna say
low-key a
Rick.
hater of the other, like everyone
it's hard.
else.
There's not many other options. I mean, I'm not gonna say Dan.
You white bread ass Dan.
It's like-
I can't. I'm
Kincaid
still
still?
Joey.
Kincaid's
I'm
still-
still
yeah, that's what I was
Joey.
gonna say.
I was
I'll
about to
just
say,
say
never mind. I'm
Kincaid.
still Joey.
I'd
Like,
probably identify with
Freddie done
Kincaid.
got my ass the second time around, bro. I'm still Joey.
All right, let's get into the ending.
Best ending in the franchise. For me.
Respect. I mean, I respect
me.
that.
For one, it's the first time I truly believe Freddie got beat. I do think he's beaten 3-2, but then you have the house like turning on, which some people may think it's Nancy's ghost. Some may think I think it's Freddie, meaning he never even got beat in that scene. But
I hate the corniness of Alice getting all the powers. I know it's part of the charm of the movie, but every
it's
time I
part of
watch
what
it,
a Dream Warrior
it-
is.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to say that, but it's the execution of it to me is just so cringy and corny. It's like, okay,
That's why Alice is able to fucking. If
And
you,
I get,
you-
but
you can't.
what does the nerdy bitch's fucking tool even
She's
do?
smart. It like sends out electrical currents.
Right.
So her hooking it up like that was able to shoot one big enough to blow through. And
I know
she
you said
believed
fuck
it.
Robert
She
Englund.
believed it.
But the only thing that makes me actually respect this ending is what Robert Englund said, what it symbolically means for him to look at himself. I forget what exactly he said, but it kind of made me respect the ending a little more. Like, okay, well, it makes sense, but without what Robert Englund said about symbolically evil seeing itself or whatever, I don't understand it. I don't get
If
it.
you look into the mouth of madness, you'll be
Right, something like that. Yeah, something
I
like
love
that.
that.
I
That's a
just-
sick ass quote. That's at the end of the 7th issue of Watchmen. That is literally a quote that's at the end of Rorschach being arrested. Like it's like literally one of my favorite fucking quotes of all time.
I don't really know what happens. Like, what did I just watch? Is basically what I'm thinking.
I don't like the nursery rhyme that's only said one time before that. The power thing you have to do because you can't just do it with Kristen. Like, because that's the whole way Freddie does it. It's Kristen sends her power, which is bring people into her dreams, into Alice, whose thing is she just daydreams. She accidentally
Right.
gets the power to accidentally bring people into her dreams. Freddie utilizes that.
Remember,
That's why Freddie
what
never
you said
wants.
about daydreaming, because what was it we talked about earlier where I was like, how's that possible? And you, part 5, whatever,
Yeah,
the
we'll
truck.
get to that. We'll get to that.
I
We're
like
not
that she
talking-
daydreams. That's cool.
That's the reason Freddie doesn't go straight after her to silence her about the fucking who
She's
he
got to
is.
be the luckiest.
He needs her. He's a cash cow for him.
She's got to be the luckiest fucking Elm Street kid ever to just have these friends with these powers, to be connected because of Kristen and shit and her daydreaming.
I think.
She got lucky
I think
because her frail ass wasn't beaten.
she
Freddy
got
on her
lucky
own.
by even getting Kristen's power because it's the only reason Freddie
Right.
didn't just outright kill her.
She would have had her frail.
Freddie, when he
meek ass
realized
handed
that
to her.
Kristen could just bring people into the dreams with, I think it's the black chick.
Mhm.
He's like, "Oh, you got it now, and you just do that shit while you're awake in school.
Right.
Got it,
Right.
got it. I ain't gonna fuck with you till last." Like, he could have killed Dan and her in the fucking vehicle, bro, before killing Deb, and like he just let me kill this chick
It
first.
goes
I'll be
back to Freddie does picks and chooses when he wants to be strong and when he doesn't.
when he doesn't.
It's just part of the movies.
Yes, dude, and I love it.
I gotta say, as far as ranking goes, I have to at least give. I was gonna say 4, but I have to at least give 5 points for the effects and shit alone. For the look-
What are you giving it, nigga?
Part 4,
Be real with me.
I'll be real because Be Real was real. I think. I want to say 6, but I'll give it a 7.
It is a 10 for me.
10.
It is up there. It is as good for me. There is no doubt when I'm watching this series on binge. 4 is equally for me as good as 3 for different reasons, sure. And there is a tonal switch, but I am for that tonal switch. It's campy. Like I said, I can't stress how much I think Rennie Harlan kind of immortalized Freddy Krueger with this movie. I think it's 3 and 4
He did.
combined. I think
Because
4
if he would have came out
cemented
with a
him.
shitty movie,
It would've
Freddy-
killed the
Freddy-
franchise.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been as impactful. Even though Freddy was already on top of the world,
Yeah, this was
It-
the movie that put him on television,
Right.
bro. Like this was the movie that like
I
this.
can respect that. It could have been a lot worse.
No, I mean this is
but-
the movie that made him an icon. Like
I-
3 was the best one, but this is the movie where they put all the money into it. Was like you do what you want with this movie. Fuck you're fucking this chick, make her the main character for half the fucking film.
Talk about fucking dedication. You got to give shouts
Rennie-
out to Rennie for
Rainey
for
fucking
landing that
absolutely landed. This is my favorite of the franchise. Like,
You got to give him props just for getting it.
I see a lot of hate for this movie now when I didn't grow up hearing any type of these type of words, bro. Cody Leach was nowhere talking
I ain't
down
on
about
no
this movie.
bandwagon though about it.
I'm being
I've always felt this way.
110%. No matter how many times people around me go to say something
Are you
negative about this
scared?
film,
Are you kidding though, man? I
This
hear
is my
nothing but
favorite
good
of-
people talk. I've heard nothing but good words about Part
go
4.
on YouTube. No, man. Even on Reddit, people are like, "I'm so thankful certain people are talking about 4 in a good light." It's the norm now.
I
to
feel
shit
like
on
2
4.
is the one that
People
gets shit
have
on.
literally gone on record and said 5 is the one that's like better than 4.
Oh my god!
People
I've
have
never
said
heard
that. Yes,
I believe people have said it, but I don't think that's
Cody
the
Lynch
general
puts 4 as
consensus.
like his second worst movie in the franchise.
Does
He
he?
did a re-ranking. Yes, he has that shit. It's like the second.
Because I
worst
remember
in the
him saying he
franchise.
fucking loved that movie.
He said he grew up really liking.
That's the one he popped in every time and all that shit. I know 3 is his
completely
favorite, but
flipped on that. Yeah, it's like his fifth ranked movie. It's like second to last on the list.
I
Third
mean,
to last.
I just want to make it clear. I'm no bandwagon. If anything, I like 4 more now than I feel like I'm bandwagon for liking 4. Which mainly is probably because you kept putting it in my
because I
head.
kept telling you how
And
great
I
it
watched
was.
it. I got stoned and watched it one night and was like, I'm going to fuck it. And I loved it. I really
Well,
did.
you know what? Comments. You tell us if 4 is a great movie or not. If it's
I'll
good,
give it a 7 out of 10. I mean, I like it
is
more
my
than
10.
halfway.
It is my 3 is magnus opus. This is like the I don't know what you would call the second best film. It is. It might not even be the second best made movie, but the way it gels together and my entertainment factor of it, it's my favorite.
That's what I rank these movies based off.
Favoritism. Or,
How much I enjoy them, rewatch them,
Yeah.
and what.
there's
Not
a lot of
how
factors
well they're
whether or not
made.
is it a great movie.
Because I feel like it's boring to just do it. Is it well made? Oh, well, it's better. Because I feel like a lot of people rank like that, and you just get the same rankings
Same
over and
ranking.
over.
Yes, sir. You can enjoy a B movie, dude, more than you can enjoy a $50 million movie, man.
Exactly.
I will take a, and that's not even just with horror. I will take one of a good one.
A cheap good movie.
I will go and take The Collector, which was like a $650,000 movie that became a franchise that we're waiting on the third movie for like the last 15 years. I will take The Collector over the 12th Saw. Just being real.
Right.
It's like I don't know, man. This is how I feel about it. There you go. Don't lose this, please. It's the same color as the shirt.
I'll take the fucking. Oh, I'll take The Last House on the Left over the most high budget fucking. I'll take Last House on the Left over the Nightmare remake. That tells you what budget means to me. But Nightmare remakes, generally.
I'll
regarded
take
as
the
garbage.
Last House remake over the original.
There's another fucking remake example right there.
Yeah, if
So what-
y'all will realize
so
that
you're
I'm really high on the certain remake.
He's modern and I'm old school basically.
No,
I'm not saying you don't like old school and I don't like some remakes.
He enjoys the classics more than I do, but I got deep cuts from the 80s and early 90s. Like I'm a huge 90 horror buff, late 80s.
There's a
horror
lot of
buff.
good crap.
Like from 86 to 97. That's like my peak of like I like me some movies from then.
You ready to get on part 5?
Yeah.
I feel like
Dude.
we
Stephen
I
Hopkins
feel like
really
since we
killed it
watched-
until that third act.
I feel like since we watched 4 so much today that it's like fucking we skimmed through that one compared to the other ones.
Yeah, it's well, I just had to get it out there.
I mean,
now.
it's hard to spend time on that one. It's like you said, it's in and out. It's quick.
It's straight to the point. You get your kills. We went over the kills.
Now we get.
Dan's not a character. We don't talk about Dan.
Hey, we didn't even mention
Dan's
that
white
motherfucker.
bread as fuck, bro. We don't talk about
Yeah,
we don't
he
talk
is.
about Dan.
Alice deserved better.
2? I mean, in 5, Dan's a little bit better.
Yeah.
I low key
Put me back under.
as low key as fucking Dan is. Like in the 4th one, low key. I feel bad for him in 5. To start our segment on 5, Kill Kim. Dan's death. Like, dude, it is fucking metal, and you know exactly what type of horror movie you're about to be in. This is a very different style. of Freddy.
Catchphrase. Bad year, Dan. I'm sorry,
It's
but
it's
that's
all
my
right.
favorite fucking line of
I'm
that
gonna be
movie.
real.
Be real was real.
I'll when you do it, I'll do it too. But like when there's not a lot of catchphrases in this movie.
No, there's.
And we just watched. This is the one we just finished watching.
It's very. It spends a lot of time trying to tell a story that it doesn't know,
It's not a good. It's okay.
and I don't hate part 5 either.
This is the thing that I'm gonna go ahead and get out the way. 5 is second to last on my list. And when you hear what my last one is, you'll be like, wait a minute. And then probably tune out. But second to last on my list, because the last 40 minutes of this movie, probably like worst final act of the film. It gets so convoluted
Worst
in that
final act in the series.
I think so. Yeah. But like a lot.
I can,
Like,
as
and
much
I mean,
as I
like,
hate
the
to,
whole series,
I
I
have
think
to
it's the
agree
worst.
with that. Really, I mean, other than the remake, I'd have to agree.
I will say it's shot probably my favorite shot outside of like Rennie Harlan and OG.
I think
I think it's shot really fucking masterfully
I was about
with
to
the
say,
darkness
part
and the
5
grittiness
would be
and
awesome
how.
to see on the big screen.
Yeah, and no. You start getting into the campy nature of it, and it kind of throws me out. It
It's
does
just-
seem a little.
This is the thing, man. The story, it just is not.
I'm in it
cohesive.
for the first hour and a half, but then or hour, but the last whatever, I'm not. Once Mark,
Mhm.
once Mark dies, Tina's long lost cousin Mark Gray dies. The movie's over for me.
Let's talk about that. Mark's last name is Gray. Tina's last name is Gray.
He's from Elm Street. Mark's from Elm Street. Or not Elm Street, but he's from fucking Springwood.
And he's the only one that believes Alice. So you would think maybe he might have forgot, over time, just like they do in the remake, or just like a lot of people do.
Or
in
maybe he
Elm
was
Street.
just so distant of a
Right.
cousin of Tina.
He didn't hear about Tina dying really like that, or maybe he heard about it but didn't know about Freddy. So whenever the fucking love of his life basically dies and shit, he's like, "Oh, this
I gotta
bitch
jump
is
on this
this
shit.
bitch is on to something." Alice is spitting. Yeah, I think all the deaths in the movie are pretty good. Greta's is great. I think Mark's is cool.
I don't think they're.
I think Dan's
I
is
don't,
good.
I don't think they're good. I think you got a top 5 death in the whole series.
I think Greta's is good.
and then you have a
And
really,
Mark's-
really abstract kill. I'm not gonna say it's a bad kill. It's just
You don't think
very
it's good?
uneasy watching.
Do you not think Mark's is actually good?
I didn't say Mark. I'm not talking about Mark.
Talking about Greta.
Greta's is just uneasy. There's an uneasy feeling about how it's shot, the situation she's in, how the prosthetics look when she's getting overfed.
But that's what I love about Freddy.
I mean,
when
that's
he's-
fine.
when
This
he's
is probably the
fucking
most
mean.
trippy movie out of the series,
Yeah.
bro. Like it is like
This is
fucking-
the acid Freddy.
It's the acid,
which is
that's
crazy talking about part
acid
6.
Freddy, yeah, because part
Part 6 could be acid Freddy too, but this-
Acid Freddy. No, I got a title for Acid Freddy. We talk about drugs. 4 was Cocaine Freddy. 5 was Acid Freddy. 6 is Weed Freddy. It's just you get
Right.
high and have a good fucking time with this
Yeah.
movie.
exactly.
But like acid movie for real. That kill scene's really rough to get through, even though it's.
it's hard to even
shorter.
talk about this movie because
But the comic. So here's the thing: if you don't like Freddy going over the top in 6, you do not like the comic scene in 5. Fair. Like I said, I'm a huge defender of anything abstract that Freddy does in the dream world because with that power, he should be doing more than just stab.
Right, when you get an
Come on,
abstract
yeah.
kill, it's like, okay, this is what we were waiting on as far as
Yeah, like so Tony
This is what can happen in a dream.
doing the Super Freddy shtick. It's like he's having fun
I like
being
it.
Freddy.
And I think
And in a dark movie like this, it's cool that he's having fun being a goofy ass comic dude now.
too much runtime spent on
The
on-
third act.
on the
It's like
story.
it's like 35 minutes of the
too
story.
much time
bro.
spent on the story that doesn't.
She goes to the
really
doctor like
exist.
3 times in the film. It's
Right.
like we got Yvette pool scene, which is cool, but we don't like
I
Yvette.
hate Yvette.
She's
Horrible
just a
character.
forgettable side character, man. But
Should-
somehow
like
gets
you
to
said
live
earlier,
through it.
Mark should have been Yvette. He should have been the one. to
He
stick
should have
with
been the one
Alice.
that gets the fake out death because they kind of do it one time, and it's like, nah, dude. They I get it because he's a comic book fan. You have to go with the motif if he kills people based off personality, but it's like He didn't do it with Dan.
He doesn't have enough time
He
either
doesn't
to,
do.
to
He doesn't
stew
do that.
on this
He
with
just
Alice.
skips Dan when it comes to like.
He's just like, Alice, I believe you. Okay, I'm gonna go die.
Oh yeah, that's what I was trying
It's
to say.
like-
Dan's death is so metal, bro. Like watching him get fused to a motorcycle and injected. You know, it's painful as fucking injected with car fuel, bro. That had to be excruciating.
Dude, earlier when I said it's disturbing, the look on his face was almost like the Walt Tusk.
Yeah,
that
man,
look
it's
on
absolutely-
it's like he's in so much
Can I have my lighter
fucking
back,
pain.
nigga? Yes.
But I gotta change my killer cam.
What's yours? There's only 3.
Because I do love whenever Freddy's in the truck with Dan. I think that's one of the scariest, best sequences with Freddy in the whole franchise. Sue me. I don't care.
That's my kill cam. What
it's
was
good.
your original?
But that one. But I think my kill cam is actually more to my taste. I'd say Greta actually really would be. It stays with me more. It really does, bro. I think it's and it's underrated. I think it's good. It's disturbing. It's mean. It's quick. She's eating herself. You know what I mean? She's the fucking diet queen.
It's mean
I like
spirited
it.
because she's bulimic.
I
and
like that's the
wants-
one I think of more than the others. Honestly.
I hear you. Let's go ahead and give our scores, bro.
Okay,
Because we
but
have no killer cam.
the ending is garbage. I can't even explain it.
It's like
Amanda
we're
Kruger-
rushing through this one on principle,
But-
bro.
but
It's not
I gotta bring something else up.
outside of the direction. It's a bad.
I've got to bring something else up though.
Uh,
The 100 Maniacs in the asylum. Those sequences are great. I love those sequences. Just got to throw that out there. I'd give points, at least 3 points to the movie for that. alone.
yeah, because it's like there's something about being a woman stuck in your dream, being surrounded by all those dudes. Like that's terrifying. That's probably like one of the biggest fears a female
and
could possibly
getting
have.
locked in over Christmas break or whatever it was that she got locked in for, like a whole weekend.
You want to go ahead and do your little tidbit about the start of the movie that you told me today? You want to just
Oh
throw
yeah,
that
yeah,
in
yeah.
there?
So at the beginning of part 5, when the stone brick fucking super definition bodies are bumping and grinding.
Oh yeah, whenever Dan and fucking Alice are totally having sex.
Yeah, when that's happening.
By the way, props
The
to Alice's
conception-
stunt double showing nudity for like 5 minutes of screen time, bro. I'm like impressive. That's my final girl right there in a stunt double.
The tidbit, which is probably common fact or common known. The dude who's playing Dan is the dude who plays Super Freddy, who's also the dude who plays, I believe, Pluto from Hills Have Eyes remake.
People know that, but like the whole like, I don't think people know that the dude who plays the Super Freddy actor.
Yeah,
is
it's the same
guy
dude who's
that's
bumping and
playing-
grinding in the
that-
beginning.
The silhouette in the beginning
Yeah.
of the movie. I don't think people know that.
That's Super Freddy. Right
That's
there.
like obscure. That's ball knowledge.
And
bro.
also the opening. I know you're grabbing at fucking crumbs whenever you're talking about opening credits, but the chalk opening credits with that score.
They would've
the
shut
fucking
the
church
fuck up
bells.
about 'em.
Oh my god, dude! When I can only imagine being in theaters after coming off the steam of 4, being a fresh fan, going and sitting down. You're like fucking first night Freddy 5, hearing them church bells, the fucking credits, man, and like, yeah, I mean it's weird opening a Freddy movie with bumping and grinding bodies, but I feel like people were probably so excited. Then Alice in the shower is pretty good. All that shit's pretty well done. I mean, it looks like a dream. It's decent. As soon as Alice is out of the shower, though, it's like, fuck. What the fuck, man? What is the fucking... You know what I mean? You might get brought back a little bit by Dan's death and then think, oh, this might be all right.
So
But
that's the
then
thing you
it
wanna
just
talk
it
about,
falls
yeah,
off the
earlier.
rail. I just
So
wanted to get
when,
the
when
opening
I think
props.
that got me is Alice's daydreams and shit like that, and saw that Dan was being controlled by Freddy and mimicked by Freddy during the crash. Donovan was like, "Yo, how the fuck is she doing that? Like how's she?
How
Freddy
is
doing
Dan
that?
saying, hey, Alice, want to make babies? How's she seeing that? if she's
The
not in
way
a dream?
she's seeing it is she's daydreaming that out of shock, like 'cause she's dazed from seeing like that shit. It's all coming crashing down in on her. So in that moment, she's daydreams that
Yep.
happening, and then off the sheer shit, she passes out.
And then she wakes up in the hospital, and they're like, "You're pregnant,"
Which
how
doesn't
did-
make any sense.
they know
Because
she
why
was
would they do
pregnant?
that over her fainting? They would have just like talked to her and then gone and looked at Dan.
Did they take her blood or a pee test
Why
while
would
she
she
was
be in the
passed out?
hospital, man? Maybe it loses a point just for that alone, because that's like, why the fuck, when you're writing a script, would you be like, she faints, goes to hospital? Like, what?
I mean, that doesn't really bother me.
Hospital then proceeds to
She-
do urinary test
They
and
had
an
to,
ultrasound.
she was
on her.
also found though at the scene of a fucking truck explosion crash.
Her coworker would have literally seen her run out. Would
They
have
had
sat
to
there
take her in
told-
and check
No,
on
they
her.
would have woke her up and like, "Are you okay? What happened?"
She
was
might have
like-
woke up and then went to the hospital and fell asleep. Who knows,
Oh,
man?
nigga, the very next scene is her waking up in the hospital. Don't let-
Time passed between that, obviously, though.
Her going in the ambulance and going taken to the hospital, bro.
I'm
If
just
it ain't
saying-
in
I'm
if
just
it ain't in
saying-
the fucking movie, you can't just hypothetically add
saying,
scenes
bro.
into it.
Just saying.
Hypothetically, I'm just saying. There's 7 other characters in
She
this
faints
movie.
and then wakes up in the hospital. It
Hypothetically,
didn't
if
bother
we
me.
added scenes to a movie, there's 7 other characters we never see in any of the scenes in the actual movie that were cut, and that's who Freddy kills the path of runtime of like 122 minutes because like
I just didn't see it as like she passed out and just immediately wakes up in the hospital. I was like, something had to happen in between that. Like,
no, that's how the movie presents it. That's literally how the narrative.
I mean, it
goes.
just cuts though. It's like
to her in the hospital waking up. It's not
But
her
make it-
talking to him be like, yes, that's when I fell and bumped my head. I
It really
appreciate you
doesn't make
patching me
sense.
up, doctor.
We say it's because she's daydreaming, but it honestly the movie
I think
just
it makes perfect sense.
we made it make sense, but the movie honestly makes no sense.
If you pay
Dan dies
attention
in the
to
dream.
the
They
fourth,
crash outside. She goes outside in the real world, sees that,
sees the wreck.
faints, wakes up. And,
Is there's literally a scene when she
It's
runs
just shitty
outside. There's
making.
literally a scene like the camera when she runs outside does a
yeah, it shows the truck and shit on the road.
almost like the world's crashing down around her and she's overwhelmed.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
You get dazed
it
when
makes
that
sense,
happens,
but I'm just
bro.
saying. I think anything we can argue on this movie is down to just the movie is shit. It really is.
I give you rank.
Give your rank.
Nah, I'm good.
No, I'm cool.
It's a fucking 4.
4.
It might even be a 3. Yeah, it's a 3.
I give it.
First act, first hour and 10. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a 6. It's not egregiously bad.
I was gonna give it a 6, but then I said I'm gonna give it a 5.
that third act knocks it down 3 points for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5. I put it in the middle. If it would have had more time, it could have been a better movie.
I will go on record to say this movie has never been one of my favorites of the franchise. To be real, growing up, the only reason I liked it was the comic book scene.
I watched it a lot as
It's
a
a
kid.
lot
I watched
better.
all of them as a kid.
It's a
so-
lot better than what like I said, that first act is a lot better than I gave it credit for growing up. But the stuff I did not like about it growing up, it's not changed.
It
And
never
if
gets
anything,
better.
it's worse.
It never gets.
This
better.
is the first time I've ever turned it off before it's over, though.
It honestly just makes no. We finished it.
Did we? That's the thing. I don't even remember it.
It makes no sense.
It's almost like whenever he goes
'Cause
into Alice, I
she-
just bow out.
Remember,
I'm like,
Freddy
the
goes
fuck-
into his mother's stomach,
yeah,
and then she
Oh,
picks up
yeah.
her baby.
Fine ass Amanda Kruger.
Take your baby
suddenly-
and leave.
That's the thing. Fine ass Amanda Kruger is like 30 years younger than what she was in fucking part 3. I'm
Worst
like,
ending in the series, part 5.
huh?
Worst ending in the series.
Yeah, part 5 is by
Makes no
worst
sense.
third act in the series.
They
Once Mark
tried.
dies,
I
it
just-
gets up.
If you would have asked me this 2 years ago, I'd be fucking arguing over it like an idiot, saying, "Oh, the subtext." It's a shit movie, man. It's hard to even. I can watch it.
Not for
like
me,
putting it
man,
on,
but it's
but-
not the worst in the franchise.
No, it's not.
So you gave it a 6?
No, I give it a 5.
Give it a 5. So
I was
3 and
gonna give it a
5.
6 because, like you said, the first.
So the first one,
I was gonna give it a 6 up until Mark's death, and you're right after
I'm
that.
trying to
it's
give an
just-
average score. The first one was what, a 9 and a 10?
Yeah.
Average score of a 9. You go lower when it's like that if there's only one
Yeah.
number difference.
Second
Just
one
be
was.
Second
10.
one was what, a 7 and a fucking. You said 10.
Did I? I mean, it's on there. We can always go back and.
That would be like
I feel like it was either an 8 or a 10. I can't remember what I gave it.
I said 8. I don't know.
Fuck.
3 was a 10.
Yeah, 3 was 10.
3 was 10
across the
both.
board.
That's a 10. It's the highest rated one in the
4
franchise.
was a 7 and a 10. So
That'd be
8.
about an 8. It'd be
Yeah.
the same score as 2 in that case. If you gave it a 10 and I gave it a 7. This is the worst one then? Yeah, this is a
This
3
one's a
and a
5
5.
and a
This is
3.
a 4.
Yeah.
This is a 4. Yeah, overall. So let's go to
this is where people are gonna be like, what?
everybody. This one's for you, Cody Leach, brother.
Yeah, this one.
As people that have followed you for fucking 5+
Years.
years, man, this one's for you. Freddy's Dead.
Part 6, the final nightmare.
Thank God it wasn't. But
Yeah, you know why it wasn't? Because it sold so many fucking tickets. They decided,
Wait a
you know
minute.
what? People still love Freddy.
no, I'd scratch that. I wish it was, but not because it's a bad movie. It. Welcome to the Weed Freddy. This movie is like if you took Gremlin's new batch and just changed the IP and just was like throw darts at a dartboard. If it's an idea, put it in this movie, and we'll roll with it.
To a degree.
This-
I gotta say, it still has that special Freddy formula. Personality trait kills.
It's tonally.
Kids in a place.
It is tonally all fucking over the place.
All right, let me just.
And
let,
it's
let
good.
Me, let me start this one off.
Freddy's
This-
Dead.
this one's
I
about to
would
be
say is like
dissected.
the same type of guilty pleasure. Like the enjoyment I get from it is akin to Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I ain't taking this movie serious for 5 fucking seconds. But am I turning it off? Fuck no. This movie's fun. It's a fun movie, is it not, Donovan?
Yeah, this movie's fun, man. I'll start at the very, very beginning.
I mean,
Alright.
you can. I was just giving.
No,
quick
I got you.
opinions on
I
the
got
thing.
you.
I didn't know.
No, yeah, it's fun. It's probably, honestly, other than the two, I'll probably. This is gonna sound crazy. I watch it more than part 3. It's probably one of my most rewatched movies. I put this thing on all
I
the fucking time.
burnt a VHS tape.
You would think I'm
my
retarded
6th grade.
how
year.
much I watch Freddy 6 when I pop in a Freddy movie. It's not uncommon
Cody
for me to
Leach
pop
would
in
call
6.
us brain rotted
Yeah,
for watching it
He
so
calls
much.
stupid. It's cool though, because opinions are like assholes.
Hey, we agree on Cedar Chucky though, man. You ain't
Yeah.
gotta flame us.
Cedar
one
Chucky
day.
is fucking garbage.
Yeah,
but listen, all right. So I wish I had it in front of me, but the opening crawl, right? I fuck with the whole vibe of it. The whole
the
opening crawl
quotes are
shit.
kind of all over the place.
They are.
They're so
You can
random.
dissect it, and it actually doesn't make sense. There's a huge loophole in that opening thing. I can't remember it right now. But the whole plane sequence. Don't be a pussy. It fucking rules. I'm with this
Funny.
guy,
Her
man.
getting launched up immediately
Right.
after that. I was like, that's a funny
Ah!
dream moment,
Yeah,
bro. That's
man.
Freddie didn't have to do that. That's just fully embracing the dream.
They
nature.
immediately hit you with 2 common fears. Fucking the fear of heights. He's in a plane. People are fucking terrified to fly in planes. The fear of falling to the fucking, you know what I mean? Like it shows him falling out of the plane, and then boom, he's in. What does he do? He ends up in the spinning house or something, or
bro.
I know he falls out of the plane. That's the very beginning.
Is it?
Yeah.
How does he end up falling in the fucking?
He falls out of the
in
plane.
end? Am I fucking having a brain fart? Bro, we've watched this
He has a
movie how many
parachute
times?
on at the end. Yeah, whenever you think I'm your dad.
But how does he end up falling? I thought that was the plane scene. I thought
That
that
is
was
at the
like
beginning.
I thought he
He
wakes.
falls twice.
I thought the first one was him like, oh yeah, because he wakes up and then like it's the Wizard of Oz scene. Yeah, you're right.
And then he rolls down the hill
he
for
he
fucking
falls
ever.
out the plane and immediately
Which is
wakes up
funny.
and thinks he woke up.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why did you even do the plane shit, Freddy? If your end game was tornado.
Because this is fucking zany. Fred fucking with this dude, like, and Freddy thinks it's funny at this point. He's not even mad.
No, because dude, what the fuck is happening? We just watched this movie not even 5 hours ago, bro. No, man. Because if he's in the house again and then there's a tornado going on, how the fuck does he end up on the bus stop and get hit by the
Because he
fucking-
rolls down the hill. He jumps. All right. So he jumps out of the window of the house after Freddy's riding the plane or whatever, riding the broom, and then he's rolling down this fucking hill, and then after that,
That's passing out in real time, bro. I'm almost.
I like the beginning. It doesn't bother me. It's zany. It's funny, and I know that's crazy because I said I don't like Freddy when he's not scary. The tone of the movie makes up for that. It's very creepy.
I think,
It's very Twin Peaks, like they all say.
I feel like brother that the plane is the middle of the movie. I feel
It's the
like
very
he
beginning.
wakes up, he thinks he was dreaming the whole time, and that's how he ends up with the parachute and everything. And like,
It's the very beginning.
I don't understand how the fuck he gets. So we go through we went through different settings in fucking first 2.5 minutes of the fucking movie.
Yeah, he's on the plane, falls out the bottom.
In a house,
Ends up in the
a
house,
tornado,
then rolls
jumps
down the
out
fucking
at a bus
hill.
stop, goes through the barrier
Yeah,
in a different city.
now go fetch. Yeah,
4 fucking minutes of the film. It's a little much. I ain't got dock it because I never noticed that.
I mean,
shit
dude, we
until
can tear this
now.
movie apart.
Yeah, I ain't trying to.
We can tear this movie apart.
because like it's
We're
enjoyment.
not gonna sit
it's
here and
not,
be
it's
like-
enjoyment, not cinephile shit. Right
We're not gonna sit here and be like, and that's why that's fucking because it'll fall apart in our faces.
Yeah.
If we try to say
It's a
anything,
fun movie,
it's
man.
fucking genius
Give
about
me
it.
a break. I
But
just
it's
started thinking.
genius in the way.
I
the sense
never
that
once
it
was like, that's
works.
way too much in the first 3 minutes. But now that I'm thinking about, as I'm saying it out loud,
I mean,
I'm like,
dude, it's got the hot rod. He falls down a hill for fucking 5 minutes. Shit, I
no,
mean,
no, he doesn't. No,
dude, he's literally rolling.
no, he doesn't.
Yes, bro,
I don't
for
remember
like
that.
3 minutes straight.
I swear to God, that doesn't happen.
Oh my god,
put
bro.
it on.
You're high, bro.
Put it, I'm high.
You're
I'm
fucking
high,
high,
man.
bro.
Like, I'm forgetting
You're
all
fucking-
that.
You're high as shit.
I swear to God, bro.
Which is why
I
this
could have sworn he just wakes up. The house is in the tornado.
wanna
He
see-
gets out of
This will
it.
tell you how much I watch this fucking movie. 'Cause
I
I
don't-
probably called everything.
It's not
in the
that
morning.
deep because we're in the middle of a podcast. But like, I'm just saying, man. I ain't doubting you. It's just it fucking blows my mind.
It's nah. We'll put it on and keep talking. I'll just turn it down.
Yeah, you just mute it. But
Tell me what to fucking do.
I love it. It probably has my third favorite Central cast, like of kids. Even though it's only 3, I like or 4. I like all 4 of them.
Honestly, I know you can say you love the characters, but they're not very likable. They're all assholes because they're in a shitty
They're
situation.
teenager assholes. They're
Part-
shit you can
part-
relate to.
6
They're
is-
buddies.
6 is they're not
They're
assholes.
buddies.
They're assholes, but they're lovable. Like the cast in 6 is probably. One of the
That's what
best.
I'm saying. This is the which cast were you talking about that were assholes?
I was comparing it to how most people say the kids in 3 are the best, but I was like, they're not very likable. Honestly, they're kind of.
The only
They're kinda
likable
pricks.
ones, the only ones that are likable are Will, Joey, and fucking Taryn, and 2 of
You
those
like
people
them,
die.
but they're
And
not very
Philip,
likable.
and Philip's dead immediately.
Right.
Philip's probably the most outgoing out of all those kids with the least amount wrong with them. Yeah, I just tried killing myself once. And that's something him and Kristen could have bonded over.
have knives because I might.
And that's something that him and Kristen could have bonded over, so she's being framed as one of those people.
Freddy's
You
makeup
need to-
is
you need to
garbage.
turn that
in
shit
6.
lower, bro. I'm not trying to get copyright struck.
They own all copyrights to this.
Hey Jeff, can you pull this up and tell us if we're allowed to play the audio of Freddy's Dead for more than like 3 minutes?
Pull that up real quick.
Oh, it's legal. Okay.
But
I guess we'll never have a higher production.
part 6, man, it's just look at we're trying.